can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Game 3. Guys, it is Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, and this time we have pivoted over to Minnesota. Yes, y'all, it is gonna be a game in Minnesota, the first of two games that we will see back-to-back in Minnesota, and if the Minnesota Timberwolves drop this game here today, they're probably going to get swept. Now, Minnesota, this is as close to being a must-win game without it actually being a must-win game, but this is basically a must-win game. If they go down 3-0, it's never happened to come back. A 3-1 deficit, we've seen it happen, but a 3-0 deficit, no way. By the way, I was looking in the camera right now, and I feel like I look like one of the guys from the Apollo space mission back at NASA. I feel like I look like I just need a cigarette and like the glasses to go with it to make me feel like one of those Apollo guys. Anyways, shout out to you guys. I see y'all in the chat area. Shout out to Mad Steve. What up, Steve? What up, Robert? How you doing, guys? I see Kim out there. Hello, Kim. Fist bumps to you. Two Trans in the house. Garfield is in the house. What up, guys? I see y'all. Ricardo, shout out to you. Welcome back, sir. Good to have you in here all the way from Norway. Across the globe, Ed is in the house as well. Brando, Gino, and Joseph. Lil Iggy, what up, Little Iggy? Big Unk, capital of Texas. Let's go. Don't blink, I saw out there. Someone said that Anthony Edwards is going to put up 50 points. Look, man, I do not know that that is going to happen. The Oklahoma City Thunder seem to have an answer for everything that the Minnesota Timberwolves have thrown at them. Now, Country Kisses had actually posted something on her Facebook page, and I commented on it. She was asking, do you think the Timberwolves can actually win this one? And I mentioned to her, I said, look, I don't have a warm and fuzzy feeling about the Timberwolves winning this series. Right now, they are some serious and severe underdogs going into this game. I don't know. My heart wants the Minnesota Timberwolves to win. My mind is telling me that OKC has this in the bag, and if they are going to, I don't know, lose a game, it would be this game. Why? Well, because they can win the next two after that and win at home. And we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. Worn out from racing. Last chance, says Matt Steve. This is kind of their last chance right now to prove that they still belong. OKC got this again, says Kim. I think you might be right, Kim. I think you might be right. All right, guys. It is early on right now in the program, so we got a lot of time. We have been seeing a good influx of people time and time again. It's actually pretty cool to see the channel continuing to grow. I don't know if the black tie is actually the right call without my clip. I need a tie clip or something out here so that it pops out and I don't look like, I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the right color. I'm thinking about this out loud. Don't need to be. Doesn't matter. I'm overthinking it. Let's just give you guys the best energy we can, regardless of the color tie. Even though I'm dressed like I'm at a funeral. I guess this isn't funeral attire. Let me shut up about this. Let me just move on to basketball. Let's talk about basketball, guys. What do y'all think? Can we all get on board with that? Really quick. Let's take a look. Shout out to Lucinda. What up? Lucinda's in the house. Minnesota might win tonight, but the series belongs to OKC. I'm with you on it. Lucinda saying, Thunder. What is up, Lucinda? Men in Black, says Mad Steve. Back in the saddle, you already know, Sooner. Time and time again. I said, and the next day, and the next day. Leola's in the house. Let's move the basketball off of my face right here. And pull up our head-to-head stats. All right, guys, starting with the game recap. Let's start by taking a look at the recap of the last game that we witnessed here. So, winners of Game 2, Oklahoma City Thunder. They won 118-103, and it was not even close. This stat line, I guess it was close until the fourth quarter. Minnesota Timberwolves fell behind early in the second half, and they could just never find their way back into it. if Minnesota does not control the pace the entirety of the game, I don't know that they'll be able to overcome Oklahoma City. By the way, I am looking at my TV screen right now, 31 minutes until tip-off. So, tip-off has been pushed back to 7:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, 7:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. And a shout-out to Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Thank you for checking in. Raekwon's in the house. He's saying, yo, what's up, Mario? What's up, chat? What up, Raekwon? How you doing, bro? Let's go. Okay, y'all. Quick look over here. 50% shooting for Oklahoma City Thunder. Big numbers right there. How about the Minnesota Timberwolves? Not so great. 41% and 28% from three-point land. Both teams were very bad at shooting the basketball in Game 2. Actually, in Game 1, it was not much better. Three-point percentage has not been great for either side throughout this postseason, throughout this series, I should say. Postseason is a different number, and I will show you guys the postseason, and we can compare the last game versus what they're actually averaging. Let's go ahead and do that now. Should be simple enough. Take a quick look at the top. Try to do a snapshot of like the top 4 lines right here, guys. A mental snapshot of the top 4 lines, and then we'll do the bottom 4 lines. So, this is the game recap for last game. You got it? Mental snapshots taken. You don't have to screenshot. You can just do a mental snapshot. Let's look at what they normally average during this postseason. Of course, this is based off of less difficult competition, you could argue. The Minnesota Timberwolves did have to go through 2 California teams to get here, starting with the Lakers, and then, of course, had to go up against the Golden State Warriors. So both California teams fell to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves in the playoffs so far. Postseason stats, you can see 106 points per game, 45% field goal percentage, 33.8% three-point percentage, and those numbers are not fantastic for them. They're actually all down right now during this last couple of games, the last 2 games. Flaming Phoenix, what up? We've got my Warship in the house. Shout out to my Warship, Fired Up Gaming. I'm fired up too, bro. Shout out to Fired Up Gaming. Claudio Recio, Owl on the prowl in the house. What's up, guys? Great to have everyone in here. We got another one, y'all. It's Game 3. It is Game 3. So these are the postseason stats. Can I get a giggity? All right. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. I got you, Reg. Restful day preparing for 5/25/25. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. My goodness. Tutran. Yo, Kyrie Carter, shout out to you. We got the dong back in the house. What up? Is it do-dong, do-dong, da-dong, Jack Adventures? Either way. Saying your name is just fun. Reg saying, smile, Timberwolves. When the Timberwolves smile, man, those are some rowdy-looking Timberwolves teeth, man. I will say this. Okay, so let's talk about the teeth of the Timberwolves. Do they still even have teeth? Like, I understand the concept of being a lone wolf, but they need to hunt like a pack right now, and they are not doing that. In the last game, guys, look at the assists. They are not playing team basketball. They've been forced into isolation basketball. Oklahoma City Thunder defense is everywhere, guys. They've got their hands in the faces and in the passing lanes and making things very difficult for the Minnesota Timberwolves to move the basketball around. We have seen them get picked off time and time again. The number of turnovers here is more than double that of their opponents. They are giving up the basketball time and time again. They are not passing the basketball well at all, and they are shooting low percentage shots. They're getting points in the paint, 44 versus 58. I mean, that's a big swing right there. He says, you set it off. Thanks for something different. Let's go. I'm here for something different. I'm here for you, my Warship. I'm here for you, homie. All right. My worship of God would be insincere. You set it off. Thanks for something different. What a name, dude. Also, appreciate the honesty for anybody who's out there. Of course, we don't like to talk about that kind of stuff on this channel. It's not what it's about. This channel is about having fun today. This channel is about basketball. I said basketball is my favorite sport. Shout out to Andrew Zwick. We got Clifford in the house. Clifford, the big red dog, minute and under. Min and under. Min and under? I'm trying to make heads or tails of your comment right there, Clifford. Not quite sure. You're looking for the minutes and all of that stuff. I'll bring all of that up for each of these players right now. Found you turned everything out. Found you turned everything out. What does that mean, Andrew? I'm so confused. Okay, we're going to step away from the comments right now. I wanted to do some quick Minnesota and under. Got it. Thank you for clearing that up, Clifford. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I read the comments without saying that I'm reading the comments, and so it sounds really weird when it basically sounds like I'm having a stroke midstream because I'll say something or I'll be reading statistics and then something will pop up and I'll just read it without saying it. So I do apologize for that, but we're just here to pass the time. All right, guys. Y'all can make your own opinions based off of this. When it comes to the free throw numbers, we were pretty even right there. No, if the officials were not giving any one team more shots at the line than the other. It didn't feel that way. The battle of the boards was also very even. Where we saw a lot of issues was in controlling the basketball. 14 turnovers to just 6 for OKC. When we look at the assists column over here, OKC playing better team basketball, and they're forcing the Minnesota Timberwolves into ISO basketball. And we've seen that happen time and time again. Of course, when we break down the team's stats, which we will in just a moment, I will get into that with you guys in just a moment. Okay, let's scroll this back. I got 3 different images I want to show you all rolled into one. This, guys, we'll talk about during a commercial break, but I did go ahead and put out the Week 1 NFL schedule. Of course, this is a football channel. We'll talk about this. Your primetime games, your 4 primetime games for Week 1 in September are right there, guys. This is how we open up the season. The first game of the year will be Cowboys at Eagles, and we'll get into this football stuff later, but right now we're talking basketball. We'll get into this later. Okay, let's move forward. Apologies for my ADHD scatterbrain. Okay, guys. 2 games, 2 series left in the NBA, and these are the games that we are looking at. The Indiana Pacers are now up 2-0 over the New York Knicks. The next game for this series will be Sunday, so tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then again on Tuesday, 7 p.m. You'll notice that all of the schedule has 7 p.m., and it's every other day for the rest of the year. These games are obvious, or for the rest of the series, these are as needed. We could end up with a sweep, but we still have 2 more games to go. And then, of course, the recap for the first 2 games in this series, y'all. The recap for the first 2 games in this series, it was pretty bad in Game 1. And we saw some adjustments in Game 2. It was pretty much the same game for OKC. It definitely showed that the Minnesota Timberwolves were able to fight back. But you know what? They put up 15 additional points after making their adjustments. It still was not enough to overcome the offense of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's not even the point or the fact that Minnesota is underperforming by their means from the offensive side of things. They are struggling defensively to contain OKC. If it's not SGA scoring, under the rim you've got Chet Holmgren. If it's not Chet Holmgren, then they're passing it over to Jalen Williams or Cason Wallace or whoever's out there. There's so much talent for this team. Let's actually talk about both these teams. Let's do it. Head-to-head comparison like we have been doing it. By the way, the same thing is true for these series, guys. Saturday, today, 2 days from now, 7:30. 2 days from then, 7:30. 2 days after that, 7:30, etc., etc. Every other day, we'll have this schedule, and it will be at the same time every day until this series is over. What up, Miguel? I predict if my Thunder win, it won't be easy. T-Wolves are going to come out hot. They're going to need to, Victoria. They're going to need to, Miss Wilson. OKC averages 120 points per game. Yeah, they are averaging 120 points per game. That's exactly right, Ed. During the regular season. Well done, Ed. Well done, sir. During the regular season, the Oklahoma City Thunder averaged 120 points per game, as our boy Ed said out there. He is absolutely right. It is 120 points on the dot. That is the third best scoring team in the NBA. Now, during the postseason, they have been held to 118 points. Oh, a 2-point drop in their production. I don't think they're too worried about that. Defensively, they allow 107 points per game, which is also third best in the NBA. But this defense, this Oklahoma City defense is stacked, y'all. And it's not just the defense. This is such a complete team. Honestly, I think this team should win the entire championship. But if anybody can overthrow them, in my opinion, it is the Indiana Pacers. But this could be the year for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm feeling it, man. Something feels that way. My dark horse is the Pacers. But the numbers don't lie, bro. Joe, dude, check this out, man. Like, these numbers don't lie. First in the NBA in field goal percentage and three-point percentage allowed. Less than 45% overall and less than 35% from three-point land. When it comes to turnovers, they force on average during the regular season 17 turnovers per game. Meanwhile, they give up the basketball an average of 11.5 times. So this is a very, very good team. If we look at the home team, nothing against the home team, but the numbers are not there for them. A lot of yellow on this side, not a whole lot of green. Points per game, they're 13th. They are the underdogs. They have a huge hill to climb right now. This is a huge team a huge hill to climb right now. And it does not help that the only two guys on the team contributing are Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. And last game, Julius Randle put up, like 6 points? We'll talk about that in a second. We still have, looks like we still got about 20 minutes until tip-off. So there's a lot for us to talk about still. But this is interesting to see that this team, during the regular season, was not the most impressive team, yet here they are in the Western Conference Finals. A lot of it has to do because of their defensive, I hate this word, because of their defensive prowess, but their defensive abilities speak for themselves, or at least they used to until they started facing OKC. I mean, they locked down, and I wonder how the last series would have ended if Steph Curry was healthy. Would this be Minnesota Timberwolves in this series right now with the Oklahoma City Thunder? I mean, hey, it happens. Things happen. You can't control it when your star player gets a soft tissue non-contact injury. It's just kind of expected at his age. He is the oldest player on the Golden State Warriors, and he pulled his hamstring, his first hamstring injury in his entire career. It was bound to happen at some point, but here we are. It happened in the playoffs, and now the Minnesota Timberwolves got the win over them. Shout out to Jody in the chat area. The disc golf is here as well. We got Svetislav out there in the chat area. Any newbies out there in the chat area who have stumbled on accident on this channel? If you stumbled out here on the channel, guys, say what's up. Let me know that you're new out there. We'll make you a friend, guys. Plus sharp, says Andrew Zwick. I'm rooting for Thunder to win the championship if the Knicks don't move on, says Gino and Joseph. All right, guys, so these are the stats for the regular season. It is no longer regular season. We've already broken down the stats for the postseason. We looked at their postseason numbers, and we looked at the game recap. Why don't we break down the box scores for each position? Let's move this basketball. We can put this down here for now. Why not? Okay, Svetislav, I see you out there. I got myself my iced coffee for today. Iced coffee today, and this one, our sparkling water, and a new IPA that I felt interested in trying. I've actually tried this before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Four Corners Brewing Company. It is called, this is hecho in Dallas, Texas, El Chingon. Ya tú sabes, mira, El Chingon. It's also got green on the label. So we honestly will probably put this back in the fridge until halftime, and then in the second half we'll crack it open. But for now, we're going to pick up the energy, not wind things down. Let's talk about the last game. These numbers are not inflated or made up. I'm just going to turn off this basketball. Let's just go ahead and turn this thing off altogether. Okay. Look at the difference in the point guard, guys. Obviously, SGA is your NBA MVP. So he put up 38 points in Game 2. He played 42 minutes in Game 2. Ozna, what's up? We got Ozna in the house. Is it Ozna or Ozna? Ozone or Wizard of Oz? Good to have you in here. Welcome. Welcome to all of our new friends out here. Jamal Weeks rolled up and poured up. Let's effing go. Let's go, Jamal. Thanks for checking in, Mr. Weeks. Fist bumps to you, bro. All right, guys. Look at these stats. Pretty good numbers, if I do say so myself. 38 points in this game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be, because he has been averaging like 32 points per game even during the regular, 34 points per game during the regular season. He's absolutely killed it all year long. It is no surprise that he is the league MVP. Here he is right now as well in the playoffs, carrying his team all the way to the conference championships, the conference finals, and possibly the NBA championships. 8 assists to go with the 38 points that he put up right there. 3 rebounds, 3 steals, no blocks in the game, didn't need it. 24 points from the floor, 25 points from the floor. One of them was a 3-point shot. 25 points from the floor. Of the 21 shots, he only took 2 from beyond the arc, so that's 50% shooting from him. On the other side, they were desperate, and the desperation shows. This is not a good stat line right now. 1 out of 6 shots. That's a 15% shooting from the court in Game 2. That's bad. It gets even worse when we look at the 3-point percentage there for Mike Conley. That is not going to look good on his resume right now. 1 out of 9? You have got to be kidding me. He is a starter on this team. And we have seen Mike Conley in the past, when he played with the Memphis Grizzlies, be that guy. But Mike Conley on the wrong side of 30, just like me. On the wrong side of 30, and he's been in for a while, man. I think Mike Conley is on the back end of his career, and I wonder what will happen with Mike Conley if the Minnesota Timberwolves get eliminated right now. They might need some gaps that they need to fill regardless. He has not been great this season. He has not been great this postseason. They keep him in there because he is Mike Conley is a player who anchors the unit. He brings the wisdom and the maturity to the locker room. But this team already has plenty of players who could bring that. Like Rudy Gobert is experienced. Anthony Edwards is coming into his own right now as well. Julius Randle, he's no slouch. Mike Conley is just out here for namesake. He's kind of like having DeAndre. It's kind of like having OBJ on your team at this point, except I wouldn't even compare Mike Conley to OBJ. That's a totally different conversation. I'm rambling. Let's just chop this up to point guard position, advantage, OKC. Next on the list, let's move from point guard to the shooting guard, guys. Don't sleep on older women, sugar lips, says Anita. Cheers to you, Anita. That put a smile on my face. Cheers. Salute. Okay, here's the other side of the coin. Anthony Edwards. He also scored 12 of his shots, with one of them being a 3-point shot. But he did get to the stripe with more frequency. There's no surprise there. Actually, it's pretty interesting to look at those numbers right there. He made 12 of 26. Meanwhile, SGA made 12 of 21. That is going to help, right? Higher field goal percentage, less missed shots, less need for your team to try to rebound and get those second chance buckets. He did not have the greatest outing, but when you put up 32 points, it's also not a bad game either. He had 32 points in the game. Anthony Edwards in game 2, 32 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, and a block to go with it. This 3-point percentage will need to go up for sure. That's not going to work. 1 out of 9 is not going to work. Good evening, Manuel Mercado. What's going on? I'm not rooting for either team. Okay, Edwards needs to stop shooting threes, says Basketball Maven. Well, this team, guys, they live and die by the 3-ball. They're one of those teams, and so far they have been dying by the 3-ball because they are going up against this defense. It is not just them going up against, I don't know, the Sacramento Kings. They're not playing the Sacramento Kings right now. They're not playing. Gosh, who else is out there in the West that is completely forgettable? There's so many of them. I mean, they're not playing I guess you can call the Dallas Mavericks bums. I guess without Wemby, you could call my San Antonio Spurs a team that's in trouble. My point is that right now, those regular season numbers that we saw for the Minnesota Timberwolves, those do not matter, man. Those do not matter. Andrew saying, no worries, pura escama aquí. Okay. All right. Lots of scams. Let's see. I don't care about who wins tonight. You got me for the next 3 hours. Just kill it. Let's effing go. All right, Peter Hahn. Let's go, bro. Appreciate you, sir. All right, guys. These are the numbers. These are them. These are your facts right there. Lou Dort only landed 3 of his shots, but at least 2 of those 3 shots were from beyond the arc. He shot 9 times. 7 of those 9 shots were from beyond the arc. He did land 1 shot inside the arc, and he got a trip to the free throw line. That's how he ended up with 9 points. You can do the math. Okay. Advantage, shooting guard. We're going to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves there. Let's look at the small forward position. Small forwards, actually a really good game out of Jaden McDaniels, but inconsistencies because he cannot do it time and time again. That is one of the biggest issues. Shout out to Robert Nunes, America's team in the hood. What up, Robert? Shout out to Rodney Miller. Appreciate you. Richard in the house as well. Great to have you guys. Rock on, y'all. Stick around. Grab a beer, grab a coffee, grab some tea, whatever floats your boat. Whatever loads your bowl, whatever it is for you, man, to get your mind right, enjoy yourself, have some fun. Let's kick it together. Let's be friends. Let's talk. Let's shoot it, man. Let's shoot the wind. Okay, guys. Jalen Williams, what the face of an absolute killer right now, dude. He looks like a gladiator after just slaying an opponent. And right there, dude, Jalen Williams, that is a fierce roar out of Jalen Williams, and he deserves it. Because Jalen Williams put up 26 points and 10 rebounds. He got his double-double in less than 40 minutes. He also had 5 assists, over 50% from the floor. He was shooting 60% shooting in Game 2. That will work for your team. Now, Jaden McDaniels also had a very good day, guys. He put up 15 shots. 8 of those 15 shots dropped for him, so he was also over 50%. But the rest of the categories did not work. What I will give him advantage in, though, is that blocks category. When I read the statistic, I was like, really? Jaden Daniels got 3 blocks in Game 2? Yes, he did. What up, Football Nation? Says Sarah. What up, Sarah? How you doing? We got Darren in the house, Mr. Darren Bynum saying, what up, Mario? What up, Darren? How you doing, sir? We are about 8 minutes away from tip-off, guys, so we're going to go through our pregame. I'm going to ask you guys another question here in just a moment, but I am glad that you guys are here with us. Randall and Edwards tonight will go over, she says Leola. Well, I guess we'll find out. I love playoffs, says Robert. All right, guys. So, it pains me to say this, but again, the numbers don't lie, man. Advantage, Jalen Williams. So, point guard advantage, shooting guard advantage for the Timberwolves, point guard advantage, and small forward advantage, Oklahoma City. Let's move on to the power forward position, y'all. Power forward position. Now, I would almost 10 out of 10 times, I guess it becomes 9 out of 10 times, take Julius Randle over Chet Holmgren. But Julius Randle put up 6 points in 22 minutes. Dude, P.U., that stinks, bro. You cannot go out there, play for 32 minutes, and knock down 2 shots. You shot the basketball less than 20% accuracy. How do you do that? Like, I get that OKC had their adjustments to shut down Julius Randle because he had a monster game 1. But how do you just fall off a cliff like that? That is awful numbers there for Julius Randle. He is better than that. And we will see better than this from Julius Randle. If we don't see a 2 in front of that 6, they will lose this game. Julius Randle will need to show up. He was the missing piece out of the puzzle. Out of all the adjustments that the Minnesota Timberwolves made, they had some hiccups, yes, but the biggest issue out of all the adjustments was the fact that Julius Randle could not buy a bucket. That is terrible for Julius Randle. And I'm not trying to take anything away from what Chet Holmgren did. Holmgren did a fantastic job in that game, y'all. 22 points. He also had a couple assists. Could do better on the rebounds category, but just under 50% shooting overall. That'll work for your team. And if you put up 22 points, man, you're doing something right. Julius Randle, I still like Julius Randle over Chet Holmgren. Tonight will be my final answer. We'll make that determination after tonight, I suppose. And the battle of the bums here. I don't understand how this is the case for either of these two centers, but this is ugly for both teams. I don't like this for either team. It's kind of dead even when we look at this. 5 points versus 6 points, 1 assist versus 2 assists, 9 rebounds versus 8 rebounds. Neither of the two had a steal. Both of them had 1 block. They both attempted 5 shots, and they both sucked in the game. 6 points for Hardenstein, 5 points for Rudy Gobert. Still, though, you got to get more production out of your starters. Got to get more production out of your starters. This is a sloppy starting center for both sides right now. Inconsistency. Rudy Gobert can go out there and give you 25 points, 27 points, or go lay an egg. Like, I have seen Rudy Gobert do both in this postseason alone, and a lot of you guys have seen him do it with me. A lot of you guys have seen him do it as well. Hey, yo. There's something I'm looking for. There we go. Well, that's not right. Huh. Don't know where my scrolling text went, but that's fine. Okay, doesn't matter. I was going to have some text scrolling by at the bottom, but I guess it's okay. All right, y'all, 7:36 tip-off is in just a moment here. Let's talk about the starters one more time really quick. Before I do that, let's make sure I bring up the scoreboard, bring out our basketball, get everything set before we have tip-off here. Of course, as you guys know. Well, if we're just going to do it this way. There we go. That's better. We can move it around. I don't know if I love it down here. You guys can't see the basketball down there. Let's move the scoreboard behind the basketball. Hey-o. Bring the basketball over the scoreboard. Okay, that'll work a little bit better. I like that a little bit better. Anyways, I'll try to move out of the way so you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, and we are at the Target Center. This game is happening in Minnesota. That's right. The Minnesota Timberwolves are hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder in what feels like a must-win game. Let's do that. Why not? That works. That's better. Better, best. It's not about me, guys. I want to make sure that y'all are fully entertained during this. Of course, I might seem very tiny on your screen right now. That's okay. When we go to commercial breaks, we like to go to our main feed. And, of course, I got to get that straightened out right now. 31,330. Our goal for today, guys, is to get to 31.4. We need 70 subscribers to get there. Let's see how far we can push it. I haven't done, like, a real run at like a big subscriber count in a while. Don't know if I want to do it now, today, or if we're going to wait until the finals, but any little bit helps. There's one other thing I wanted to turn on here. That's the scoreboard above my head. Game tracker for CBS. There it is, guys. OKC, Minnesota. We are head-to-head right now, and this game will happen in just a moment. Real quick, y'all, we did talk about these squads. I will bring up the box scores as it goes on, but in case you guys don't remember everyone's faces, this is the starting lineup right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Feel free to zoom in on this. Thank you very much, my warship. Appreciate you, homie. Look, man, we do this a lot. We did this for football. This is our 3rd year doing YouTube right now. This is year 2, I guess, of our – I think last year was year 2. It's all kind of starting to run together. But we're slowly growing. We're slowly growing. We have fully committed to this as well, man. Knicks have a way better record, have a better away record, excuse me, is what Robert Gooding is saying. Robert Gooding checking into the conversation. He's leaving a comment here. Let's read this comment from Robert. He says, Knicks have a better away record. We'll see what happens. Okay. Watching this game and the Dodgers on another device, says Ralph Lindemann. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? OKC, baby. Let's go. All right, well, let's take a look at the home team first. Rudy Gobert at center. He will be your main big for today. Not the only one, but the main. Julius Randle at power forward. Jaden McDaniels at small forward. Anthony Edwards will be the shooting guard today, and Mike Conley at point guard today. You can see them out there. Head coach Chris Finch, I think. Is that still right? Everything changes so much with this squad. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here at the starters for OKC. OKC, Isaiah Hartenstein will be your center. Chet Holmgren, number 7, going to be the power forward. At small forward, number 8, Jalen Williams. At shooting guard, number 5, Luguentz Dort. And at point guard, your league MVP, number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is the squad for this Oklahoma City Thunder unit. Now, of course, we will see some bench players for both of these teams come out as well. And as they come out, we will talk about them. But main bench players, I want you guys to try to remember, it's these 3 guys. Naz Reid, we're going to call his name out a lot today. You've got Alexander Walker, Nickel Alexander Walker, and Dante DiVincenzo, one of the best three-point shooters out there in the NBA. Big numbers for him. Howling Wolves, says Shalesh. What up, Shalesh? We got Caden in the house, too. I see you out there. Thunder in 5. Timberwolves don't stand a chance. Woo! All righty, sir. I see a sweep. Okay, so this is the bench for this unit, guys. I see Naz Reid, Alexander Walker, and Dante DiVincenzo. The bench on the other side is deep, y'all. Everybody out here can score. Thank you, Robert Samora. Let's go, Robert. Thank you, sir. Fist bumps to you, my friend. You deserve a lot more than that. All right, guys, we're lining up for tip-off right now. Really quick, we're going to name Wiggins, Wallace, Caruso, and Isaiah Joe. We will see them out there throughout the day. All right, guys, lined up for tip-off now. Let's get this party started. The official with the basketball. He is at the center circle. There is the tip-off. Bombs away. Let's get this one started. Jalen Williams has the basketball here. Jalen Williams at the logo. Thank you, Palm Beach Trader, for that super chat. The feed inside and upstairs. Looks like Isaiah Hartenstein gonna start here with 2 points. Let's get the clock started. 2 points for OKC. Bring the basketball into the front court now. There's a shot from three-point land from Wiggins. Excuse me, from – let me grab my seat. I need to grab a seat right here. It was Anthony Edwards who shot that three-point shot. It was way off. Let's move the basketball into the front court. SGA has the ball in hand. SGA backing down McDaniels. A pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein shoots again, and just like that, Hartenstein already has 4 points. So 4 points on the board for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Minnesota trails by 4 at this point. Anthony Edwards has the basketball. He drives. He kicks out to the three-point line. Mike Conley feeds inside to Rudy Gobert. It is stripped by Chet Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes up court. SGA pass. An additional pass to the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Edwards. Because of you, I know who's hot at halftime. To bet. Let's go, Palm Beach. I got you, bro. There's the shot. That shot will fall for Julius Randle. See, what Palm Beach Trader did right there is what we call tip the dealer. Looks like Julius Randle got 2 points on the board. The score is now 2-4. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up to the paint, doesn't like the look, passes to Wallace. Williams gets the return pass. Williams kicks out to the three-point line. Lou Dort lets it fly. And whistles come in before Lou Dort gets the shot off. I guess he must have been standing on the sideline right there. They're going to rule that out of bounds. But Lou Dort shot the three-point shot. It did land, but it does not count. Okay. Shout out to all of you guys. Appreciate y'all. Let me get myself focused here. I got super excited for the pregame. Let's get focused on the game that's happening right now. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of this game. We are just now opening up. Julius Randle going to do a fade away spin move right there. The shot is good. We're tied up 4-all. OKC 4, Minnesota Timberwolves have 4. And bringing the basketball up court, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA kicks to the three-point line. Lou Dort lets it fly. Dort off the mark. It will be rebounded this time. It will be rebounded by Julius Randle. Randle in the front court. Randle works against Williams. Jalen Williams in his face. He's at the free throw line. He is going to fake the shot, fade away, a spin move. He shoots. He airballs it. It bounces, goes out of bounds, and it will be OKC basketball. 9 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Let's add the timeouts for both teams. Both teams will start off with 7. As per usual, let's start the clock once again. And it looks like a stolen basketball right away. Minnesota with it. Here's the shot off the glass. It's good. Anthony Edwards will score. A 2-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Are you with me? 9 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. There's the pass to Isaiah Hartenstein. Back to Jalen Williams. Williams passes to SGA. SGA at the top of my screen. Works his way towards the three-point line. SGA in the left hand right here, kicks to the three-point line once again. Almost poked away. Williams passes to Holmgren. Holmgren shoots with 2 left on the shot clock. The shot bounces off the rim. It's no good. Rebounded and brought forward here by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels steps up. He pulls back. He shoots. He scores. It is now 8-4. Doubled up right now, Minnesota with the lead. Minnesota up by 4. Here is SGA. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren lets it fly. Holmgren buries the three-point shot. It is 8-7. Right now, a nice bucket there for Chet Holmgren. Mike Conley with the basketball here. Mike Conley uses the screen from Gobert, shoots a 3 of his own. No good. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein to SGA. SGA at the top of the screen. Starts to cut back to the straightaway. Shoots off the mark, and it looks like that was actually Williams who had the basketball in hand. Basketball now in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mike Conley with it. Conley steps inside the three-point line, kicks to Randle. Randle for 3. Randle for 3, no good. Rebounded here by OKC. SGA pushes to Dort. Dort pump fakes back to SGA. SGA straight away. Steps inside the three-point line, passes to Hartenstein. It's poked away. It goes out of bounds. They say it will be Minnesota basketball. So Minnesota basketball. Timberwolves get it. Okay. You still with me, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Ricardo saying shout out to California. I wish they all could be California girls. There's a three-point shot right there that lands for Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man buries a three-point shot. It's 11-7. The shot off the mark here by OKC. It's tipped away. And now in transition, fast break to the rack. It's a dunk right there for Anthony Edwards. The score is 13-7. 7:15 left to go. No timeout will be called just yet. We've got ourselves a 6-point lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cuts inside, goes off the glass, shoots it, and scores right there for OKC. Responding in kind. Basketball now up at the three-point line quickly for Minnesota. Here's the pass to Anthony Edwards. Edwards feeds inside to Gobert. Gobert uses the left hand. He shoots and he misses. It is rebounded this time by OKC. OKC passing it along back to Jalen Williams. Williams at the three-point line. Lou Dort passes inside to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren feeds to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to the three-point line. A pump fake. The drive. SGA tries to kiss it off the glass. No good. Rebounded this time by Randle. Randle pushes to the top of the screen. And with the basketball now, slowing it down. 6:25 left to go. Edwards feeds to Randle. Randle losing it. He's in trouble. Edwards has to kick it out. And a three-point shot for Conley. No good. It will be an offensive rebound, though. Looks like Rudy Gobert got the board. A whistle comes in. 6:14 left to go. Looks like a timeout has been called. And this takes us to a commercial break. How you doing? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The clock is stopped. We go to a commercial break. And why don't we break down the stats here? Let's refresh this board. Bring everything up. We'll get you your box scores. We'll get you guys where we need to be. All right, guys. We are going into our first commercial break now of the game. Stats over here for you. Excellent, says Andrew Zwick. I'm late, but I have arrived. What did I miss? You missed an early 13-9 lead right here for the Minnesota Timberwolves over OKC. It's a 4-point lead, but hey. All right, guys. Where are my Timberwolves fans at? I'm looking for emojis. Whatever emoji you want to drop out there for the Timberwolves. I guess something that makes sense, right? So if you're a Timberwolves fan, let's see it. Drop your Wolves out there, and I will give you guys your official shout-out. Shout-out to, let's see, who else is out here right now? Motor City checked into the conversation. We got Robert, Palm Beach, Claro still in the house, Boris still in the house, flexing on the Ant-Man right there. I see you 50 miles away from Los Angeles, California, says Robert Nunez. Robert Zamora dropping the rain clouds. No confusion there. He says, I am not a Timberwolves fan. Here we go. I see you. Boris with the Wolves out there. Cools with the Wolves out there. Arrgh, says Montfort. I see you. Lil Iggy, let's go. Archiver. Shout out to you, bro. Welcome back, Archiver. The disc golf saying, because if I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. Cancun in 4, says JJ Sword. Woo! Calvin, I see you. He's shooting out for the Thunder right now. It looks like we've got mostly Thunder fans in the house right now. Wolves going for Wolves. Who will win Game 3? Looks like Thunder. 380 votes, guys. We're still in the middle of this commercial break. Full timeout has been called. That's why the clock is stopped. Let's go ahead and remove the timeout. It looks like that timeout was called by actually Minnesota. So that'll update there. Let's start a quick poll. Who are you rooting for? I see you, Vicky. I see you for sure. Let's see. Easy. I don't know how to say that name, sir, but I appreciate you checking in. Poncana City is representing OKC Thunder. What up? Big Unk saying hello. Shout out to Matthew Smith. He dropped the comment and disappeared. Still in a commercial break, guys. You're not missing anything. Timberwolves or Thunder? Who are you rooting for right now? I'll go ahead and put that in the poll. Put that in the post. Okay. Let's start a Q&A. All right, guys. We'll start a Q&A here in just a moment, actually. We're getting back to this game. Game is getting started right now. By the way, guys, you can learn more about what we do at our website, www.footballnationusa.com. If you guys want to sign up for Underdog, you can do that there. If you want to sign up for the weekly pick'ems, you can do that there as well. I'm going to pin this to the top of the chat. So in case you guys want to stop at it at any point, you guys can do that. So let's pin this to the chat, pin message. All right, guys, looks like a bucket there will land for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the score is now 16-9. Let's get back to this game right here. By the way, it was a three-point shot, so I missed a big play. It's stolen again. Anthony Edwards gets another steal, and Edwards takes it to the rack. It's now 18-9. What is happening to the Oklahoma City Thunder? Okay, Oklahoma City bringing the basketball up court right now. Let's see if they can actually control it here. Isaiah Hardenstein with the basketball at the three-point line. Passes this to SGA. SGA pulls up and shoots the straightaway tray. He lines it up. He shoots. It's off. It's rebounded by Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now on the court right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards with the basketball tries to feed this inside to Rudy Gobert. Gobert is tripped by Lou Dort. That is going to be a whistle. 5:26 left to go. Basketball will be inbounded here in just a moment. Shout out to y'all. I see you, Bree. Thank you for checking in, Bree boys. Let's pop out chat. Melissa, thanks for checking in as well. We got Smokelahoma back in the house. Shout out to you, Smokelahoma. Well, look at all the beautiful people in the room. We got Duff. We got Mike. CMC you later. Dante DiVincenzo inbounding the basketball. Here is Anthony Edwards. Edwards on the move. He passes this one to Randall. Randall at the straightaway. He is trying to get past his man here. Cason Wallace looking like a brick wall. There's the pass to DiVincenzo for three. Dante DiVincenzo buries the three-point corner shot. 21 points with 5 minutes left to go. Timeout will be called. By the way, just so y'all know, this lead right here with 5:21 left to go, 9-21 is the largest lead of the entire series for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 5:11 left to go. Timeout has been called by OKC. Back to another commercial break. Shout out from the Philippines, says CJ. So the Minnesota Timberwolves are up by, look at that, 12 points. That is their largest lead of the entire series of the last 2 games, their largest lead over the last 2 games. Run them out of the gym, Wolves. All right, I see you out there. Thunders are wolf-struck right now. They're being hunted by the wolf pack, man. They're being hunted by the wolf pack. All right, guys, 600 people watching right now. Of course, this channel is always a football channel first. So let me ask you guys a quick question. First of all, I know it's a black tie, but you like my tie? It's got a little texture to it. You can see that. A little bit of texture to it. Nothing crazy. Let's get out of our chair. Gonna sit down in our thinking chair and think. Think. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart, you know, with me and you. And this blue dog, maybe they can figure it out. Okay, let's move on, guys. What was I gonna say? I had something to bring up. Oh, this is what I was gonna bring up. All right, guys, back to the image that I wanted to show you guys at the very start of this live stream, but I had to move on. So, week 1 schedule is out. My Q&A for you guys. Who is your team playing against? And I will tell you who you are. Who is your team playing against in week 1? Who is your team playing against in week 1? I'm going to read your comments out here to figure out who your actual team is. This is the schedule for week 1 of NFL right now. We're going to cover it. So, Darren saying his team is playing against the Chargers. So, we got a Chiefs fan in the house. Seattle Seahawks, that means you're a San Francisco 49ers fan, Ricardo. Robert Zamora, a Chiefs fan. He said, oh, no, Cowboys fan. Of course, I know that. The Eagles, that's the first game. This is the first game of the season, NFL Week 1, guys. If you're an NFL fan, I will be covering all of these games right here. Every one of these games, my wife and I already talked about it. We're covering all of these games. And then we've got another 12 games. I'll probably end up covering this one here. I like this Lions-Packers game for week 1. That's the one that really calls out to me at 325. So we'll be covering those. Shout out to Raiders Nation in the house. Paul saying the game against Tennessee, so you're a Broncos fan. Okay, I see that. Bears, thumbs down. You're a Vikings fan. Shout out to everybody in Minnesota who's going to say skull, baby. Shout out to y'all. Let's see. Someone said they're playing against the Browns, so you must be a Bengals fans, Kinnear. Shout out to Ken. What up, Kinnear? Andres saying, why are the Steelers against the Jets? Tears. Yeah, because the NFL wants to see what is going to happen now that, I don't know, dude. That's actually a very juicy matchup if you really think about it. I like OKC, says Demarius Lynch. Shout out to you guys. Hey, man, thanks for leaving those comments. You guys came in strong with that. Shout out to the Patriots out there. Shout out Raiders Nation. Shout out to anybody whose football team is on this page, which should be anybody who's watching right now. Appreciate you guys. All right, y'all. We'll do that again maybe towards the 4th quarter. For now, we're going back to the basketball game. The timeout is over. Basketball is now in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Cason Wallace goes inside, passes upstairs. It is rim checked. No whistle right there. Hardenstein cannot get the alley-oop to fall. Here is Edwards. Edwards all the way to the logo right now, trying to get around Caruso. He's at the three-point line. Edwards passes to Naz Reid. Naz Reid with it. He will drive. He gets stopped and stripped by Caruso. The reach-in foul against Caruso stops the clock with 4:36. Let's go ahead and just subtract some time. The whistle comes in. Caruso going to be charged for the foul there for the reach. All right, guys. So, timeout has been, no timeout, excuse me, dead ball after the foul by Caruso. Let me grab my chair. Let Unk sit back down. Jets and Steelers sounds pretty dang good. It sure does. All right, guys, start the clock once again. Dante DiVincenzo with it. Passes this one to Edwards. Edwards to Julius Randle. Randle, oh my goodness, shoots the three. He misses, but he broke Hardenstein's ankles. Hardenstein was literally on the ground after just a jab step. Bro, if you would have knocked that down, that would have been an ESPN highlight. There's the shot the other way. No good. Off the rim right there by SGA. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Naz Reid brings it up court. He's at the Target Center logo. Passes to the Arena logo now. Here we go at the top of the screen. It is Anthony Edwards. Edwards working against Hardenstein. He is double-teamed. And they are playing very good zone defense right now, or at least it looks that way. It could be either or. There's not a lot of movement off the ball. Doesn't matter. Naz Reid lets it fly. And Naz Reid from three-point land at the wing will knock that one down. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Can you believe we're still in the first quarter? Minnesota already up 24-9. Here's the pass to the three-point line. Cason Wallace backs up right now. Wallace on the move. Bounce pass here. And a shot from Alex Caruso. No good. They're going to call an over-the-back foul right here. Basketball will stay in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Up by 15, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They better not take their foot off the gas, man. I don't feel like the Minnesota Timberwolves have the manpower to really be able to take their foot off the gas. I think if they do that, they're going to find themselves in trouble. Don't sleep on the Commanders. They got some nice players. Dude, I'm not sleeping on the Commanders. Last year, I said the Commanders were going to win the division. I was close. There's the pass to the three-point line. Here we go. The move from Caruso. Caruso going to try to lay that up. It's no good. Dante DiVincenzo coming up court with it now. DiVincenzo puts it in the left hand, the right hand, and now he's trying to fend off Cason Wallace. Wallace swats the basketball as the pass tries to come in, and it looks like that goes out of bounds. It will be in the hands of Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to inbound the basketball. We got a little bit over 3 minutes left to go. 3:10 left to go. There's the inbound basketball, and with it now, moving to the straightaway. The straightaway tray is up and no good for Anthony Edwards. It's rebounded by Chet Holmgren. There's the pass across midcourt right now with the ball in hand. He makes a move. He's at the free throw line, a pump fake. A pass, and a steal almost stolen right here. Alexander Walker pokes the basketball away with 2:48 left to go. Let's add a little bit of time right now. 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? Asked Matt Bailey. I don't know, man, but my hot take for the season is that the Kansas City Chiefs will miss the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Another turnover here for OKC. And there goes Rudy Gobert to the rack. He is fouled. Stops the clock with 2:41. You guys think I'm crazy. I know. I get it. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will miss the playoffs entirely. But that's just me. I could be crazy, but hey. I've got 6 commercials, and no way, Peter Hahn says. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Peter. Shout out to Richard from the Philippines. Shout out to Ralph. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Matt Bailey. There's that first free throw for Rudy Gobert. Shout out to Val. Hello, Val. Rudy Gobert makes the first free throw. The score is now 25-9. Okay, guys, is this a safe enough lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Yes or no? Second free throw for Gobert off the front of the rim. It's an offensive rebound, though, for Ant-Man. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Anthony Edwards. Edwards with the basketball now. Edwards backed up to the logo. He goes around the left side. Shot clock winding down. The basketball is stripped right here. Here's... Looks like Isaiah Joe feeds inside to Caruso, passes to Cason Wallace, a pump fake. Cason Wallace in the paint. Wallace kicks out to Caruso. Caruso for three. Caruso buries the OKC three on the straightaway. The score is 25-12. Timeout will be called with 2:16 left to go in the first. A lot of timeouts being called in the first quarter of this game. Minnesota Timberwolves need to pause the clock to take a moment and to break this down. Let's pull up some stats for those of you who want to see some numbers. All right, guys, field goal shooting today looks very good for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 52% from the floor. They're 50% as well, free throw line. Never a safe game with SGA. No, got to keep it up, says Melissa Rose. What up, Melissa? Thanks for checking in. We got, looks like four Hasnain checked in right now. What up, man? Harold's in the house. Paul Listener in the house. Definitely not safe, he says. Dang, you go straight to jail at faster. You go straight to jail faster at Country Kisses. You in the room, Country? Where you at, girl? Shout out to Country Kisses out there. Jesse in the house. Jesse says, shout out to Roel Santiago. Shout out to Roel Santiago in the house. Rosalind, not safe. Vicky saying no. EZC, VSH. How do I pronounce that phonetically? I'd like to know how to say your name. Matt says, for my parlay, I hope it keeps up all game for both teams. Take a look at this, guys. These are the numbers right now. Let's pull out the full numbers over here. Y'all can see the numbers over there. Not safe, says Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Like it. Love it. Peekaboo. You see what I did there? Okay. Let's go back to the head-to-head. Let's turn off the stats. We are back from the timeout right now. Basketball in the front court right now. What up, Gino and Joseph? Welcome back. Here's Anthony Edwards. Edwards passes this one to Naz Reid. Naz Reid kicks it to the three-point line. Alexander Walker wide open. Can't hit, but Gobert fights for the board, and Rudy Gobert not only gets the rebound, he also gets the dunk to go. It is now 27-12, a 15-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Alex Caruso lets it fly. It is rebounded by Chet Holmgren. It is almost stolen right there. There's a swat. Naz Reid will be charged for the foul. It was a reach-in foul right there. Another bucket for Minnesota, man. So the Minnesota Timberwolves up by 15. I'm letting my clock catch up. Did that basketball on the screen grow again? I did make it blow up just a little bit. I think it's easier to track. I think it's easier to track right now. Here we go, guys. SGA kicks to the three-point line. A shot for Holmgren. Holmgren off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded this time by Naz Reid. Naz Reid going to hand this over to a teammate, and now the basketball is in the hands of Edwards. Edwards with the basketball, working on Cason Wallace. He is at the logo still. He gets a screen from Gobert, a pass to the other corner. Alexander Walker buries the three! The score is now 30-12. It's an 18-point lead. Chet Holmgren with the basketball. Here we go, the move. Holmgren gets well past Rudy Gobert and makes it look easy. A nice dunk there for Chet. Chet knocks it down, drops the hammer here. Less than a minute left to go in the first quarter of this game. Here is Alexander Walker. He tries to pass this one over to Anthony Edwards. Edwards talking to the referee saying, come on, bro, you didn't see him hanging on to me? 52 seconds left to go. The basketball does go out of bounds. The Wolves are toying with OKC. All right, guys. Basketball now in the front court here. With the basketball in hand, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA passes this over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe for three, no good. 11 shoots. The other number 11, Naz Reid, will rebound. And here we go. 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. At half court line, here we go. There's the step at the straightaway. The straightaway tray for Anthony Edwards is good. Anthony Edwards buries another three-point shot. It is 33-14 with 18 seconds left to go. Oh my goodness. How is this actually the score? Let me stop the clock. The clock is ticking. 17 seconds left to go. There is the inbound pass. Anthony Edwards crushing right now. We'll bring up the numbers for Ant-Man. 11 seconds left to go. A whistle came in. Let's see what that is. The whistle came in. 11 seconds left to go. This is a technical on the coach. Don't let that man get hot, says Easy. Easy, Discovery Zone. Let's PLAY play. It's a turnover. Whatever it was, guys. Whatever it was a turnover here. So, okay. Let's bring the basketball in. We got 11 seconds left to go. Whatever it was a turnover, and it's in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. From the bottom of the screen, there's the inbound pass. Anthony Edwards with it. Anthony Edwards at the logo here. Edwards will drive. Shot clock winding down. Shot clock is actually off. 4 seconds left to go, and Anthony Edwards was fouled. Sorry about my clock here. 4 seconds left to go. Anthony Edwards was fouled. Why don't we take a look at the stats really quick? First quarter, guys, Anthony Edwards has 15 points. He's on track to hit 45 points in this game. Let's see if he can do it. Ant-Man shoots. Ant-Man will not score at the stripe. The first free throw, no good for Anthony Edwards. That's a surprise. So Anthony Edwards is not able to knock down that first free throw. Is Jalen Williams even playing tonight? Asks Matt Bailey. I know, seriously. There he is right there. He has 2 rebounds, but no shots today. All right, second free throw for Anthony Edwards. Edwards will score on the second free throw. Let's turn off the scoreboard. Start the clock, and there we go. A layup to end the quarter here, guys, is not going to land. It was back the other way after the 1 point went in. We had the layup, the shot. The shot did not land. It's the end of the first quarter, and let's reset the clock. So, end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Are y'all still with us? How many Red Bulls a day do you drink, says Sad Guru. Well, 0, really. It kind of just depends. Look, man, if you're wondering why it is that I have so much energy and why it is that I call every play like it matters, it's because my life literally matters on this. Like, my life depends on how well I perform. And if you've never had to do anything like your life depends on it, well, you should not make YouTube the first thing ever. Yes, literally, guys. The way we make our living is by keeping you people, you folks, you beautiful people out here entertained. And if I can't keep you guys entertained, you guys won't come back to the channel. If you guys don't come back to the channel, I don't get a chance to make this work. You know what I mean? So I show up every day. We've done this every single day because my life literally depends on it. My family's life depends on it. I'm here, and I bring the thunder every single time like my life depends on it because it does. So, anyways, Angel's saying respect. Appreciate that, man. Victoria is saying thank you. Appreciate that. I'm here for you guys. And so I guess all I can really say, man, is thanks for watching. There's a lot of other competition out there right now. There's a ton of people out there who are doing the same thing that I'm doing, and they don't put in half the effort that we do. I've always been a try-hard man. I'm not saying that my product is better than anyone else's product, but I do know that I put in a lot more effort than a lot of other people out there on YouTube. And if you appreciate people who try hard, man, then stick around because we will show you guys what it's like to have fun with a YouTuber who is actually, like, not a jerk. I'm here. You do it way better than them, says Andres. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. But it's better, though, says 2Trend. Where's your cappuccino, dude? It's right here, Brando. It's right here. It's iced coffee. Christina, my wife, she's really big on Almond Joys. I don't know why, but she's really big on Almond Joy. So we have Almond Joy creamer in the coffee, low acid espresso. Good stuff, man. Thanks, Clifford. Appreciate that, sir. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, sir. He says, pretty please, we're perfect to me. You are so beautiful to me. All right, guys, let's ask the open-ended question. 2Tran, you should do some UFC sometime. I should, Angel. I've been asked to do that a few times. Thank you, Peter Hahn. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, this was going to be my question because 2Tran says Almond Joy is bomb. So let's ask what you guys think. Best chocolate bar. What's the best chocolate bar out there? Are you a Twix kind of girl or guy? Are you a Snickers fan out there? Who knows? Maybe you're a Kinder kind of person. Is it Kinder or Kinder? Is it Kinder? I think it's Kinder. Maybe you like the Nestle eggs, Twix, says David and Darren. Both David and Darren say that they're Twix fans. Hershey's with the almonds. Nice choice, basketball. Nice one. Eat more, says the 6th drip. Okay. I used to watch the games with my sister. Oh, this is just like watching it with her. Well, I'm glad I could remind you of better times, Victoria. I appreciate that sentiment there. Snickers, hands down, says I don't know. We got a lot of Twix people in the house, a couple Kit Kats in the house as well. Butterfinger, 100 grand, says Country. All right, guys, let's get back to the action. Looks like we're back on the court. I'm sorry I asked that question, and I won't have a chance to read all of these. There's a shot right there, and it looks like it's going to be an and one. Oh, my goodness. Looks like Terrence Shannon is the man who gets the shot to fall. So, on the other end over here, Terrence Shannon went up, and he was fouled by Jalen Williams. Number 6, not number 8. And so he gets the bucket and the foul. Does he knock down the and one? He does. So let's add 3 points on the board here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 23-point lead now for Minnesota, and it's looking very good at this moment. They only have 14 points. OKC in the front court here. Jalen Williams will pass to Jalen Williams. Both Williams out there on the court right now. Williams to the three-point line. He shoots. He will miss right here. Williams back to Williams, man. It's going to be confusing. I hate when this happens, and I love it at the same time. A pass to the top of the screen at the wing. Now Naz Reid with it. Naz Reid passes down to the bottom of the screen, steps up and shoots, and that shot will be buried there. Another bucket. Who are you? Terrence Shannon with back-to-back shots right now. So the score is 14-39. Let's subtract 1 minute from the clock and add 8 seconds. Okay. Did Gobert get hurt? No, he's just a bum, Darren. I've been watching Rudy Gobert, and I've unfortunately have had to say some things about Rudy Gobert that I don't normally. Do you do any push-ups before you go live? Yes, sometimes. When I work, I'll be honest, guys. I haven't worked out in like 4 days, though. And that's on me. So if we end up with the push-up cam, I kind of have to bite the bullet. We are at the free throw line. OKC will score the first of the 2 free throws. It is now 15-39. It's a 14-point game. We are at the free throw line. Let's pull up the stat board once again. Yeah, I know, guys. I know I haven't worked out in 4 days. That's my bad. Second free throw is good. Second free throw will also fall. Let's turn off the stat board. OKC has 16-39. It's a 23-point lead. 23. This game is over, says basketball. I don't think so. Here we go. A kick to the three-point line. That shot is off the mark by Shannon. Shannon no good. Here is Jalen Williams. Williams will move. Williams will go off the right side of the glass. He shoots. He is going to be fouled right here. He will go to the free throw line. And if OKC wants to win this game, OKC is going to have to do more of that. A lot more of taking it to the rack right there, getting the easy fouls and the trips to the free throw line. Live from Chicago, Ant-Man going to win this one, says Jermaine. What up, Jermaine? Is Jalen Williams injured? No, both Jalen Williams are actually out there on the court, and Jalen Williams at the free throw line will shoot his first free throw and score. So the score is now 17-39, narrowing this one. This game ain't over till it's over. Let's see. Second free throw is also good for OKC. The score is now a 21-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here comes Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker in the front court right now. He is at the logo. Start our clock right here. And it looks like it's going to be a turnover. That doesn't bode well. So a turnover here for the Minnesota Timberwolves opens the door again for it's a backcourt violation. His foot was on the line. That's bad. That's bad basketball. Come on, bro. If you had the ball in hand, why didn't you just wait for him to cross? Anyways, that's a turnover thanks to Alexander Walker. He tried to hand this basketball to Julius Randle, who was just crossing over here. And as Julius Randle was going one way, the backcourt violation. Good call by the officials. All right, guys, there's the ball in the hands of Cason Wallace, and it looks like that's going to be a charging foul right there. Cason Wallace ran right through. Oh, wow. And a turnover the other way, Cason Wallace. It's actually not Cason Wallace's fault. It's an illegal screen against Jalen Williams. So another turnover here. OKC commits the turnover. And here comes Mike Williams. Mike Williams with the basketball. Williams, by the way, was the man who picked up the foul earlier. Here we go, guys. Julius Randle with it. Julius Randle will drive. Julius Randle to the free throw line. Kicks out to Mike Conley. Conley makes a move. Conley will shoot. Conley will miss. It's rebounded by Williams. Williams to Williams now, and Jalen Williams, number 8, with it. Williams goes around here. He's at the paint, trying to show off the handles. Very hard to track right now. These players moving back and forth. Williams back to Caruso will drive. Caruso, the spin move. Caruso will shoot. It is no good. Shot clock winding down. There's the second shot. Stops the clock with 9:51. Looks like 0.4 seconds left to go. And there will be a foul under the rim. OKC takes another trip to the free throw line to get this to within 20. So Jalen Williams was passing this one around. I mean, saying Williams to Williams is so difficult to call. We're at the free throw line, guys. Free throw line, first free throw does fall right now. That shot is good for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Williams, number 6, is at the free throw line. It is a 20-point game. OKC 19, Minnesota Timberwolves 39. And now it's a 19-point game. It is 20-39. The Minnesota Timberwolves haven't been able to score here in a while. Let's see if they can remedy this. Basketball in the front court. Here's Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo backing up. Kicks out to Mike Conley. Conley uses the screen from Naz Reid. Conley loses the basketball. The reach-in, though. Caruso going to be charged for another reach-in foul. 9:35 left to go. So that stops the clock with 9:35. Let's put the basketball back towards the bottom of the screen. If the Pacers versus OKC finals, it will be the least watched NBA finals ever, says Peter Hahn. I doubt that. I think it'll actually be good for the sport. Here we go, y'all. A step back tray. It's buried there. A shot for Mike Conley. Okay, Mike Conley pushing the lead back up to 22. Here are the Oklahoma City Thunder. Cross-court pass almost stolen. Caruso being crashed on right now by Naz Reid. He passes to Williams. Williams around the left side. Williams will shoot. He will score. 9:11 left to go. Let's see if this foul will happen before the shot. I believe it will be before the shot. By the way, it looked like Conley's foot might have been on the line. Let's see if that'll reduce 1 point and make it 41-20. Nope, they're going to keep it. All right, guys, Jalen Williams has the basketball. And now Jalen Williams has the basketball, and there's the shot off the front of the rim, and it's no good. And it's going to be saved right here. The hustle to the sideline, poked away and out the baseline. No good. Dante DiVincenzo tried to get the basketball. A loose ball right there. Unable to come up with it. We got 9:01 left to go. Basketball looks like it went out of bounds at this hash right here. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Basketball to get inbounded here from the hash. My Knicks let me down. There's the inbound pass right there. I read that comment from Gino and Joseph. Here is the ball in the hands of Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams to the free throw line. It's stripped again. Here we go. A bucket going to be up off the glass, and another shot falls there for Shannon. Oh, my goodness, y'all. 44-20. It's a 24-point lead, and that stops the clock with 8:48 left to go. I know it's still early, guys, but what do you think? Are they cooked right now? Start a poll. Is OKC cooked already? Plenty of time. Way too early predictions. Okay, guys, commercial break. So, do we have 58 people out there who have not subscribed to this channel? Do we have 58 of you guys who are out there who are not subscribed to this channel just yet? If we do, my goal is to keep you guys entertained, and if I do that successfully, at least until halftime, I encourage you guys to subscribe. Now, during halftime, we will have our trivia quiz, all new trivia questions, and you'll hear the trivia music come up. By the way, all new trivia questions. You guys can see the first question here. This is from the last trivia quiz. But this is what it would kind of look like out here. So, most player with the most playoff appearances in NBA history. We asked that during our last quiz during halftime. I'll turn this down a little bit. But you can kind of see, we'll do an A, B, or C option right there, and then you guys can, do your thing. But that was the one for Game 2. We've got Game 3, so we'll have a new trivia quiz come up for you guys during halftime, and that should be a good one. I hope y'all are as excited for that one as I am. Don't worry, we'll get there during halftime. Wolves ain't letting up, gang, says Easy. Crimson Tide, check it in. What up, Crimson Tide? The Knicks are cooked after that epic loss. Ant-Man greater than SGA, says LaRock. Whoa. What other sports do I cover? I cover football and I cover basketball. Those are the two sports that I cover live. We're going to be adding more to our library. We're going to be adding a lot more. I guess we're going to be adding a lot more that isn't live streaming. We want to get some more content out here where I don't have to be live for 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 hours a day. Literally sometimes 12 hours a day when we do triple headers on Sundays for football. Again, football, the main sport for this channel. Football is the main sport for this channel. This is the week 1 schedule, guys. If you're a football fan, you follow the NFL. This is the week 1 schedule. We are doing a $100 cash giveaway if you can get these all right. Who is going to win between the Bills and the Ravens? My money is on Baltimore, I'll tell you that. Who is going to win between the Panthers and the Jaguars? We might actually see the Panthers win that game because something tells me Trevor Lawrence isn't quite up to the task of being an NFL quarterback. He got paid. He made his money. Hello and goodbye. Shout out to the Denver Broncos. We just made a video about them. By the way, guys, if you want to see and sign up for it, guys, $100 cash giveaway. It is free to play. All you got to do is check out the website. You'll find out pretty quickly where to go. There's our website, www.footballnationusa.com. If you want to buy a Football Nation shirt, we got Football Nation swag out there. You can find the Football Nation shop as well and see all the other things that we're working on right now on Football Nation. Anyways, looks like this commercial break is over. Let's go back to our head-to-head. All right, guys, basketball in the hands now of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Jalen Williams, who shoots from the elbow. He airballs this one. Naz Reid recovers. Mike Conley feeds this one in here. The shot will go up. It's no good. He gets a trip to the free throw line, and it looks like Shannon again. Terrence Shannon, excuse me. Terrence Shannon at the free throw line, shooting another pair of shots. All right, guys. It's true, Robert. I'm sorry, but people have been dealing with this team for years, dealing with losses left and right. I do the college playoffs as well at Ed. That's correct, Robert. I do college playoffs for NFL, college playoffs for NCAA basketball. First free throw is good, guys. It is 45-20 right now. Minnesota Timberwolves kind of beating the brakes off of OKC. Let's see if OKC can figure it out because right now they are in trouble. OKC definitely in trouble. Okay, guys, 46 now to 20. Basketball in the front court, 8:22 left to go. 8:22 left to go. Here's a pass to the Chet Holmgren up here. Chet Holmgren will spin. Holmgren will shoot. Naz Reid will rebound, though. Reid passes this one against to Shannon. Shannon in the front court with it. Man, we have not called his name all series, all playoffs, really. And here he is, leading the team with points for the players on the court right now. That basketball goes out of bounds. Terrence Shannon with 9 points today. Nobody saw him coming in right now. Y'all better have some New Orleans, says Jermaine. Well, I do. I got some New Orleans in me. How about, well, it's not going to be a year for Spencer Rattler, that's for sure. Here's a shot in open space, guys. That shot is off the mark. The basketball bounces out of bounds, and it will be last touch this time. Looks like by OKC. SGA slipped on the court right there. 7:50 left to go. We're waiting for the inbound pass now. Minnesota Timberwolves get the turnover. They get the basketball, and you can hear Target Center Arena applauding right now. They're all excited. 7:50 left to go, waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. All right, guys, ball in the hand right now. It was a standing ovation for Sharp, for Terrence Shannon, excuse me. There's the shot right there for Naz Reid. Naz Reid contributing as well. We're about to hit the push-up party. Oh, no, we're about to end up in the push-up party mode right here. SGA kicks to the three-point line. A three-point shot is good right there for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now OKC going to shoot the desperation threes. Here we go. We'll pass to Mike Conley for three. Conley, swish! He buries it. It is a 28-point lead right now. And the Minnesota Timberwolves in full control here. Okay, guys. So it looks like we are going to end up with the push-up party very early in this game. I was not excited about that. This is going to suck. This is going to be rough. There was one thing that I am missing here. There is one thing that I am missing here. It's that. What's up, guys? Got the chat right there. And we can turn this off, actually. Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's turn this off. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Scrolling text at the bottom right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. My name is Mario Manuel. We've got some chats down below right here. If you want to see your name pop up on the chat, you can take a screenshot as well. Let's read some comments out here. We've got Brando checking in saying Tigers 3, Guardians 8. 3 to the 8th power. Okay. Robert Zamora saying hello to Trey. What up, Trey? How you doing? Shout out to Momfort saying home cooking is tasty. Ow! Nice. All right, I see you, bro. Man, I brought out the nachos just now, says this one time. LaRock saying that SGA is a brittle boy. Okay, Mr. Santana, I see you out there. Ain't showing up without them fouls, huh? Facts. You should do 30-second live calls during halftime, says Rico. Rico, have you ever been here during halftime? Have you ever been here during halftime, Rico? If you haven't, I encourage you to stick around. Don't worry. We will have some fun during these trivia quizzes. Santino, our puzzle master, has put up some new trivia quizzes. I see a lot of thunderstorms out there, a lot of Thunder fans out there. Darren, I see you. Trey saying, Mario, I'm back. What up, Trey? Shout out to CJ. I see you, CJ. I just had chicken tacos, says Ralph. Timberwolves tonight, says Sousa. What up, Sousa? Shout out to John, Wolves team. John, Victoria, the disc golf, CJ, Peter. Halftime is chaotic, says Peter Hahn. Having fun, says Julie. That's what it's all about. Little Iggy saying, what a massacre. Ugh. Just grab the tie, man. A massacre right now. By the way, on this channel, we like to do the pump cam. We've never had to do the pump cam. At least we haven't had to do the pump cam yet in the first half of a game. This would be the first time. Any military in the house, asks Ricardo. Any military in the house? Do we have any U.S. Armed Force members in here right now? Shout out to you guys. Cheers to you. Harold saying, my wife Donna says, OKC. We might lose this one. Hey, you might lose the battle, but the war ain't over, huh? Shout out to Natalie. What up, Natalie? Okay, guys, commercial break is just about over here. So I hope you guys got your fill of these stats. We're going to go back to the board here. Yep. Okay, 2 more points for the push-up party. Not looking forward to it. I will say that, fellas. Not looking forward to the push-up party. Let's see what happens. Sorry about that. Here we go. There's the feed inside. There's Hardenstein. Hardenstein takes it to the rack. He gets the bucket and the foul. So now OKC staving off, holding off that right there. What up from St. George? From St. George camera room. Shout out to Jim. Appreciate you, Jim. We got a young buck and Jim checking in right now. Cheers to you, my friend. Keep up what you're doing, Jim. Big flex to you, my friend. Free throw for Hardenstein is off the mark. The and one opportunity will not work out, y'all. And one opportunity, no good. Here is Mike Conley with the ball now. Mike Conley passes this over. Back to Julius Randle. Randle with it. Randle drives. Randle doesn't like the look. Kicks it out to McDaniels. McDaniels will drive. He will shoot the fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Hardenstein. Hardenstein to SGA. 6:40 left to go. SGA at the straightaway. He fires. Straightaway 3. No good. Rebounded by Mike Conley, of all people. Conley brings the basketball up court. Conley at the straightaway. Doesn't like it. To Naz Reid to Edwards. Edwards to Randle. Randle 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He does the hokey pokey, and now he's in the post. He goes ahead and shoots, and this time it's no good. It's an offensive rebound, though, for McDaniels. He passes this to Naz Reid. Naz Reid, a little euro. Naz Reid will score on the layup here. It is 53-25. OKC with the basketball. A feed inside. The basketball will hit a couple of legs right there. 6:06 left to go. That stops the clock. A man tying his shoes right now. Okay, I kicked off my shoes. I'm going to have to put them back on because we are going to end up having to do push-ups. And I don't want you guys to have to see my bare feet because gross. Nobody wants to see that, right? Okay, guys, there's the inbound pass right now. We are at the logo, and inside he goes up and shoots from the elbow. They're going to blow the whistle and call that a travel against SGA. Everybody on the side, everybody down here and up there on the sidelines, it looked like a dance move. Everybody was rolling their hands after that. Oh, that's clearly a travel. The whole stadium was rolling their hands right there. A turnover. Let's go ahead and start the clock, guys. Minnesota with the basketball. Here's the pass to Anthony Edwards. Edwards to the logo. Edwards to the straightaway. He is fouled. He goes down. 5:50 left to go. That stops the clock. What's wrong with feet, says Victoria Wilson. It's not what's wrong with feet. This is YouTube, not OnlyFans. Put your shoes on, bud. That's what I'm saying, Darren. Don't worry, man. I got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Putting on the Vans, guys. Right now, I'm actually literally lacing up my shoes right now. There's the pass to Mike Conley. Conley at the three-point line. Conley will pull up and shoot the tray. It's no good. So the score is 25-53. Minnesota up by a lot right now. The step back three for SGA. The swish is there. No push-ups just yet. 28-53. Now it's a 25-point game. Here's Mike Conley with the basketball. Conley passes this one over to Ant-Man. Ant-Man now with it. Anthony Edwards just at this point here. He steps on the logo. He drives. Anthony Edwards goes up. Passes to McDaniels. McDaniels to Naz Reid. A pump fake. A sidestep. The shot. The bucket. There it is for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's back to 28 points, man. They are doubling up the Oklahoma City Thunder. 5 minutes left to go here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in trouble. He lays that one up. He is fouled. The shot is no good. But he does go to the free throw line. Got to get the other shoe on, man. Minnesota way up. Where have they been? I know, seriously. I honestly think OKC is kind of giving them this game. Something tells me that the Oklahoma City Thunder is giving them this game. Maybe OKC got comfortable at home. Not quite sure. Okay, my shoes are on right now. This is golf, not a rock concert. Happy Gilmore. What are you talking about, Mike? This is always a golf concert, and it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. All right, guys, rock and roll, baby. That's what we do here. You know what they say, man. Start stretching, Mario. Yeah, you're right, Mike. You're right, bro. Okay, guys, so a couple free throws coming up right now. Looks like the first one is good for SGA. The score is 29-56. Put on your shoes. What's your favorite shoe company? I'm a Vans fan. I've always been a Vans kid. I liked Converse growing up, actually, but Vans were just more practical. The high tops took forever to lace up. Anyways. All right, guys, basketball in the front court now. Here's Alexander Walker. The bench doing a great job today for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That has made all the difference in the world. Here's up the baseline. A feed inside to Gobert. Gobert passes to the three-point line. Here is Walker. Walker shoots. Walker scores. And it's now 58-30. Wow, what a stat line, guys. 58-30 right here. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Here's the shot, and it does fall right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 32-58. 32-58. 4:23 left to go. Anthony Edwards passes this over to Rudy Gobert. Back to Edwards. Edwards now at the top of my screen. He goes towards the straightaway. He pulls up and shoots from the free throw line. It will miss off the front of the rim, and a rebound this time by OKC. There's the pass to the three-point line. They need this. It's no good. It's rebounded by Edwards. The three-point shot is off the mark, and Anthony Edwards with the basketball to Julius Randle, to Alexander Walker. The side jab. The shot will fall, and that makes it a 60-32 game. Stops the clock with 3:54 left to go. 3:54 left to go. The bucket is there, by the way. Let's stop the clock. The and one opportunity coming up for Alexander Walker. It is 60 to that. Let's see. Get this thing tied 2-2 so I can look like a genius, says Pork Rinds. Wow, the shot is off the mark. The and one opportunity, no good, guys. Let's start the clock here. Bringing the basketball up court, SGA. SGA will drive. SGA will pass. A shot from three-point land, and that shot no good. Off the rim, rebounded by Minnesota. Minnesota to make it a 30-point lead. Anthony Edwards going to pass this back to Randall. Randall, a spin move. Randall, 1 foot in the paint. He kicks to the three-point line. He shoots. It's no good. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say that Rudy Gobert touched that last. Everybody's saying we need to replay this. The official was wrong, I think. Let's stop the clock. They're going to call a timeout, and they're probably going to review this. Okay, guys, basketball goes out of bounds. This will be reviewed. Timeout has been called by timeout has been called by Minnesota. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, totally understand, says Richard. Nothing to worry about, OKC fans. Minnesota's in a hole. They can bounce back. That was a quick review. It was clearly out on Minnesota. How did the official get that one wrong? It's clearly out on OKC. Rudy Gobert will shoot. He will miss. This second chance bucket will be there. And this time, the second chance bucket, no good. A foul, and it looks like McDaniels will go to the free throw line as he is hacked on the putback. McDaniels will go to the stripe. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. So the challenge was quick. I mean, it didn't even really require a challenge. That official just way off. He's blind. I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref. I love and hate the three ball, says Mike. That free throw is there, guys. It is 61-32. Great coverage, says Peter Hahn. Thank you, sir. It is 61-32. The Minnesota Timberwolves bending OKC over a barrel right now. Second free throw is good. That's a 30-point lead. I guess we got to get the pump cam out. Okay, guys. Well, let's see how this works. Here's a three-point shot. That three-point shot, no good. And it's rebounded now by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards brings the basketball up court. Edwards with the ball right now goes to the logo. Edwards, I didn't wear my undershirt today either. This is going to be a bad day to do the pump cam. Here's the pass and a pass back. I was not expecting this lead at all. Anthony Edwards under the rim will shoot that two-point shot. It is there. It is now a 64-32 lead. This is embarrassing for OKC. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA will pull up and shoot. SGA, no good. Off the rim again and rebounded by Gobert. Here's the feed over to Anthony Edwards. Edwards brings the ball up court. There's the pass to Julius Randle. The spin move. The bucket off the glass. Wow, 66-32 with 2:27 left to go in the first half. Oh, my goodness. What are we witnessing right now? 32 points in a half. This is insane, dude. This is honestly pretty crazy. So, okay, guys. For those of you who are new, a timeout has been called, by the way. Thunder have 3 timeouts left. They've used 4 out of their 7 timeouts in the first half. Minnesota Timberwolves, everything going their way. And that mean mug right there from Anthony Edwards, that, you know what I mean? That face. This is insane. 40-point lead almost, man. Just about. 36-point lead right now here. 34-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. What was I looking for? Oh, this right here. Pump cam. All right, guys. We like to do this on this channel. Look, you can see I got the Vans on right now. I got the shoes on. So, what we like to do on this channel, guys, when things get out of control and everyone starts checking out because we're all bored and nobody wants to do this, is that we try to improve ourselves. We try to improve ourselves by punishing ourselves. It was an idea that was brought up by one of our fans out there. His name is Shalesh. And when we're down by 30 points or more, every 3-point shot after there, we get down and we do 10 push-ups. Let's see if we will have these here. We will add them up and just do them during commercial breaks. Right now with the basketball, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Alexander passes to Williams. Williams passes this one over to Isaiah Joe. Back to Williams. Williams at the straightaway. Williams at the straightaway. He will drive. He's at the elbow. He backs up. Passes back to Isaiah Joe, who lets it fly off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Here is Williams. Williams goes up off the glass. He's fouled. That stops the clock with 2:03. Stops the clock with 2:03. We haven't had any three-point shots. So, I guess the question is, will you do them with me? Now, you don't have to do push-ups, guys. You can do squats. You can do whatever. Our goal is always just to get stronger. Simple question here, though. Will you commit to today's pump cam? All right, 33-66. One of the two free throws falls. Here we go. Anthony Edwards brings the basketball up court with 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go. 1:55 left to go. Edwards to Randall. Randall on the dribble here. He moves. He pulls up inside the free throw line. He shoots. It's good. Another bucket falls for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They are scoring at will right now. 68 points in the first half of this game. There's the pass to Williams. Williams with it at the bottom wing. Williams gets the screen. He shoots the three. Williams buries it. That's 10 right there, guys. So it has begun. That's 10. That's the first three-point shot right there. Okay, we're going to mark that down. The score is now 36-68 after that three-point shot. Another bucket here. Looks like that'll be a two-point shot for Anthony Edwards. Edwards gets the bucket to fall right there. 36-70 with 1 minute left to go right now. Imagine a four-point shot, says Brandon. Here we go, guys. A kick to the three-point line. The basketball in the corner right now. A pass inside to Holmgren. Holmgren will be fouled. 50 seconds left to go. Let's read some chats, guys. We owe 10 push-ups. We will do them after our halftime. By the way, if you're new and you've never done the halftime show with us, stick around. I promise you it'll be more entertaining than the game that's on right now. This game is brutal, says Brando. I'll give you moral support, says Val. Here we go, guys. That free throw, first free throw from Holmgren is good. Santino's in the house. I'll do push-ups with us. Let's go, bro. All right, Tino, let's do these push-ups together, man. This is a one-sided game. The score is 37-70 in the first half. Here is Holmgren to shoot the second free throw. The second free throw is good. 70-38 with 49 seconds left to go. Let's see if we get any more. We owe 10. We owe 10, and it looks like this is going to be a whistle here. Stops the clock with 43 seconds left to go. 43 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Put the second team in, coach, says John. How many squats do I owe? 10 right now, country. We're only at 10 because OKC can't buy a bucket. Okay. Free throws coming up right now for Julius Randle. By the way, both teams are in the bonus for whatever that's worth, and it looks like that foul puts him at the free throw line. He will knock down the first of the two free throws. Stats over here for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you are doing sports betting today, these numbers are there for you. For those other folks who are not doing the sports betting, I hope that I'm keeping you guys entertained throughout the day, and if you are entertained, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Melissa said, I just did 10. There's that second free throw. So Melissa's all paid up. Melissa's paid up. Here we go, guys. Oklahoma City has the basketball. That is going to be a basketball that goes out of bounds right there. A bad pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And another turnover for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A bad day for Oklahoma City, that's for sure. Here is Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards going to lose his handles right there, and Anthony Edwards going to commit the turnover for no apparent reason. Waiting for the inbound pass now for OKC. The ball is in the hands of Krillin, a.k.a. Caruso. Caruso passes to SGA. SGA, it said something about most points in any half during this postseason. There's another three-point shot. Jalen Williams brings the total up to 20, guys, so we owe 20 push-ups today, at least at this point. We'll get those done before the start of the second half. Here is Randall with it. Randall. Game clock with 8 seconds left to go. Here we go. A pass over to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker will float that shot up. It's no good. It'll be rebounded by SGA. The full court shot. No good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do owe 20 push-ups, but we'll take care of that later. I will circle it for now, and it is time to go into our trivia quiz. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because it's time for trivia. Let's do this thing, guys. Okay, here we are. We've got some trivia for you guys, and I've got 10 questions. Do you think you know everything there is to know about the Oklahoma City Thunder? Are you a Timberwolves fan? Well, let's find out if that's true, guys. Question number 1. Who was the first foreign player ever to be drafted number 1 in the NBA draft? Is it A, Michael Thompson? Is it B, Manute Bol? Or is it C, Hakeem Olajuwon? Who was the first foreign player ever to be drafted number 1 in the NBA? So you guys think the answer is A, B, or C? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Michael Thompson. Father, yes, of Klay Thompson. He was the father of Klay Thompson. He was drafted number 1 back in 1978. Of course, native to the Bahamas, in case you did not know. All right, guys, let's move on to question number 2. How many of you guys got that right? Question number 2. Before Anthony Edwards joined the team, who was the only other Timberwolves player to score more than 40 points in a playoff game? Was it A, Kevin Garnett? Is it B, Latrell Sprewell? Or is it C, Sam Cassell? Before Anthony Edwards joined the Minnesota Timberwolves, who was the only other Timberwolves player to score more than 40 points in a single playoff game? Guys, you'd be surprised to know it's not Kevin Garnett. It is Sam. Sam I am. I wonder how many of you guys got that one wrong. Probably a good chunk of y'all. For sure, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of you guys got wrong on that one. I think Val is the only one who got that right. Good job, Val. Here we go, guys. Next question for y'all. How many regular seasons has Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double? Is it 2 seasons, 3 seasons, or 4 seasons? How many regular seasons did Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder, back when he was with them, average a triple-double? A question for Oklahoma City Thunder fans. You guys may or may not know this. Shout out to that $2 super chat from earlier. Guys, the answer to this one is 4. It is C. Good job, guys. A lot of y'all got that one right. 4 seasons with averaging triple doubles, man. That is insane, guys. I'm pretty sure, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, averaging triple doubles has happened like less than 10 times, and for 4 of them to be like, that's just nuts. Anyways, Western Conference question here, guys. Which team won the Western Conference Finals in the 2013-14 season? Was it A, my San Antonio Spurs? Was it B, Miami Heat? Or is it C, your Oklahoma City Thunder? Which of these teams won the Western Conference Finals in 2014 and went on to the NBA championship that year? The answer is my San Antonio Spurs, baby. That's right, Santino. I changed your picture. I'm sorry, buddy. I love Tim Duncan with that 5 up right there. 5 rings, baby. Let's go. How about my San Antonio Spurs? Okay. All right. Next question, guys. Isaiah Joe and Paul George share the Oklahoma City Thunder record for the most three-pointers in a single game. How many three-pointers did they make? The most three-pointers ever made by an Oklahoma City Thunder player, and that title is shared with both Isaiah Joe and Paul George. What is the number there? how many three-pointers in a single game, guys? The answer is 10. 10 three-point shots were made, guys. That is according to Stat News. They both share the record for the most three-pointers made in a single game. How many of you guys got that one right? A good handful of y'all. Good job, Leola. Good job, Vicky. Good job, Val. Val's on fire right now, man. All right, guys, the Timberwolves set their franchise record for the most points in a single quarter against which of these teams? Is it A, the Memphis Grizzlies? Is it B, the Los Angeles Lakers? Or is it C, my San Antonio Spurs? Which team did the Minnesota Timberwolves whoop up on and score the most points in a single quarter against? The answer, Timberwolves fans, is actually the Memphis Grizzlies. And I guess that was the mentality that Mike Conley had. I guess if you can't beat him, join him. So Mike Conley now playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Memphis Grizzlies got their butts whooped in that game. And I didn't pull up the stats on that, but that's fine. Here's a good question. A different question here, guys. What do y'all think of this one? Here we go, guys. Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as William Bruce Jenner, was drafted by which team in the 1977 NBA draft? Was it A, the Kansas City Kings? Was it B, the Buffalo Braves? Or was it C, the Seattle Supersonic? Yeah, guys, Bruce Jenner was drafted by an NBA team. A total and complete athlete. Guys, the answer is Kansas City. Yes. Yes, he was drafted 139th overall by the Kansas City Kings in the 1977 NBA draft. 1977 NBA draft. I bet a lot of you guys didn't even know that. I know I didn't until today. All right, guys, next question. Which team holds the record for the most points in a single Western Conference title game? Is it A, the Phoenix Suns? Is it B, the Golden State Warriors? Or is it C, the Los Angeles Lakers? Which team holds the record for the most points in a single Western Conference title game? The answer is the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. The Lakers hold the record for the most points in a single Western Conference title game. That is just facts out there. I've got two more questions for you guys. Let's see how y'all do with this one. Okay. Which player holds the Oklahoma City Thunder all-time record for three-point percentage? Not three-pointers made, not in a single season, not in a single game. Three-point percentage throughout their OKC career. Is it Isaiah Joe, Brent Barry, or Kevin Martin? Guys, shooting at almost 50% from the three-point line, Brent Barry, the all-time highest three-point percentage player for the Seattle Supersonic. Not necessarily the Oklahoma City Thunder. Same team in case you did not know. But yes. Okay. Question number 10. All right, guys. What year did Kevin Garnett return to the Minnesota Timberwolves? Was that in A, 2015? Was that in B, 2016? Or was that in C, 2017? What year did Kevin Garnett return to the Minnesota Timberwolves? What do y'all think? Man, I tell you what, I don't know how you're doing this, Val, but you're getting like all these questions right, dude. Well done. Yes, Kevin Garnett returned to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2015. 2015 was the year that he returned to Minnesota. A lot of you guys got that one right. A couple of you guys missed a few of them, but well done. How did you guys do? How did y'all do on today's trivia? Was that your first time playing the trivia? If it was your first time and you played along, hit that thumbs up button. Actually, don't even hit the thumbs up button. Just leave a thumbs up in the chat so I know it was your first time playing. Did Val hack my Canva, says Santino. 6 out of 10. Rhonda got 2 out of 10. Gino and Joseph got 7 out of 10. That's a good one right there. Val got 9 out of 10 right. Val, fist bumps to you. Did you know those, or did you just, like, do your best guesses for all of them? Well done, Val. Val, you are the champion of the chat. Well done. Let's give this queen her crown. Well done, Val. Applause for Val. Well done. I don't play this anymore, says Peter Hahn. Bad, but trying is half the battle, says Shailesh. It is. Let's turn this down, guys. Okay, so in the first half, guys, let's turn the volume back up here on our hip-hop. Okay. We will recycle a few of those questions, guys. Santino is opposed to recycling questions. I think to save us all a little bit of heartache, we should recycle a few. Give them a chance to redeem themselves on this. They've seen a few of those. Guys, we owe 20 push-ups. We are in a push-up party. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Bets on thanks, Mario. Thank you, Palm Beach Trader. Fist bumps to you, sir. Tipping the dealer again. Tell me what your bets are, Palm Beach. Tell me what your bets are, bro. If I can match you on underdog right now, I will. Straight up. Tell me what you're doing, and I'll match you, bro. Maybe you can be fresh questions. All caps, says Santino. I'll write them down. I'm going to do these 10 push-ups because I owe you guys. If you have not done it, 57% of you guys have committed to keeping up with the pump cam. We owe 20. Let's do this thing. Shailesh, this is your fault, bro. This is literally, by the way, Shailesh, who's in the chat right now, he's the one who inspired this whole thing, that when we go down by certain points, by 30 points, I can't do any more push-ups, says Evan. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do. But we owe 20. Let's do this. I thought it was 30. No, I wrote it down, Shailesh. Nice try. Nice try. Country's paid up. Let's do our thing, y'all. All right. Oh, that hurts. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 are gone. 12, 14, 16, 18. I'm running out of gas already. That's no good. That's 20. Oh, this is going to be a long day, guys. Who do I think will win? MHL. That's a good question. Thank you, Palm Beach, again. By the way, that woke me up immediately. If you guys want to pump those 20 out, hey, man, bro, it's Saturday. For those of you guys who are single and watching this game right now, do the pump with us, bro. Get yourself lit right now. Pump it up. Go out tonight. Go do your thing. You'll feel better with a nice pump. I promise you that. Jeremy said you're still doing it. I've been done. Okay. Okay. Woosah. It's too early to be out of gas, bro. I'm driving right now, says Taylor. I was already awake. Hit them free subs, says Richard. Thanks, Richard. Okay, guys. So, let's do this. We're going to leave that here. Uh-oh. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, Peter Hahn. It's 4 a.m. All passed, says Ricardo. You're in a different country. That's fair. 6-ounce curls is enough for me. Get what you got to get, bro. I'm about to give you 10 push-ups. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh. You got that, big dog. Let's go. All right, guys. Yes or no? Did you work towards your goals today? We do it every day. Our goal is to become the best live stream channel out here on YouTube. So I am working on my goal right now. I'm working on my goals every day. Your goals could be different. Maybe your goals could be to get an A in school. Maybe your goal is to become the greatest pit boss, pit master ever, and you're out there grilling your meats all day. Who knows? Maybe you want to be a better coach. Maybe you want to be a better athlete. Maybe you're working on, I don't know, personal issues, whatever you might be having, dude, whatever you're dealing with. Did you work towards your goals today? Santino, can you put some harder questions next time? Damn, Val. Woo. Gobert, 10 points. Randall, 20 points. Edwards, 30 points. Alexander, 20. Wow. I'm writing that down. Gobert, 10. Randall, 20. Ant 30. Alexander Walker 20. I can't make that bet because they're technically all on the same team, and underdog won't allow me to do that. I got to do the fantasy ones. I wonder if I've got something that I can add right now. I got this for you right now. So did you go over on all of those, bro? Go Bear to get 10. I think that's where you messed up. I think Go Bear, man. Let's take a look at it. I think Go Bear for 10 might be where you might have messed up, but I could be wrong. Drive chart and stats. Go Bear has just 3. I don't see him getting over. Bro, I'll say this. Go Bear. Let me just show you something here really quick. And I could be wrong, right? I could be totally dead wrong. I'm not going to have you change your bet based off of what I'm saying. But I think it's important for you to see this. Throughout this postseason, Rudy Gobert has averaged less than 9 points per game. He's averaging barely 8 points per game during the postseason. And not only that, but back in Game 2, if we look at the head-to-head, guys, in Game 2, he did not have a good show up or a good outing. He did not have a good outing. Rudy Gobert had just 5 points in the last one. So that's a tough one to get. Beautiful words, Evan. What did Evan say? Let's read. Bots are like Taco Bell farts, greasy and persistent. I'm not laughing at what Evan said. I'm laughing at the reply saying beautiful. What? Oh, that's great. Beautiful words, says Andras. That's the funny part there. That cracks me up. That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second quarter is gone. First half is done. We're all paid up for push-ups. Turn off the bonuses. Start the third quarter. Let's reset this one, and we'll bring up the stats for the first half. I got excited talking about some other stuff, guys, so I apologize, but we will bring those up here in a moment. Here's the pass to the top of the screen, and looks like another feed inside. Gobert kicks it out to the three-point line. Randall with the basketball now. Randall steps up to the paint. The fadeaway shot from the Doritos sign, not gonna fall. Yes, I did say the Doritos sign. As Santino would say, I said what I said. 11:34 left to go. What did you say the other day, bro? That you were like, yeah, I said what I said. It was ridiculous. That was so funny. You got excited for taco farts? No, I got excited for Andre's comment there that made me laugh. Here we go, guys. Here's the move and a strip right there. It's not going to end well today for OKC, y'all. If you're still with me, thank you for sticking with us. This is definitely a one-sided game, and a shot from Mike Conley, an offensive rebound by Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels with it. He passes to Randall. Randall passes to Anthony Edwards. Edwards to Gobert. Gobert going to lose it. Chet Holmgren comes up with the basketball. It's a 31-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but OKC has the ball. SGA will shoot. SGA will bury the three-point shot, so it now becomes a 28-point game. This goose may be cooked. Ban the spammer, says the sixth drip. Here we go, guys. There's the move. There's the kick to the three-point line, a pass to the three-point line, a pass to the opposite wing here, and a shot from three-point land, no good for Jaden McDaniels. This could be a problem if Minnesota feels like they can just start shooting three-point shots all day. That's not going to be conducive to a win. There's the pass to the top and a drive inside. The shot will fall again. Isaiah Joe knocks this one down. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go as we open up the second half, guys. So second half is underway. We are started now. Here is the move. Julius Randle takes that one to the hole. That's a bucket there for Julius Randle at 74-46. So 28-point game. A pass to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren inside the three-point line. He steps back behind the three-point line. The reach-in foul comes in against Anthony Edwards. Edwards going to be charged for that. That one time Mario had a monster-sized ball on the screen. All right, guys, the basketball's moving around. We'll make it a normal size, I guess. This seems like a regular size basketball here. Here we go. It's stolen again. Actually, it's poked away. Last touch by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves touch the basketball last. It's OKC basketball. We're going to get the inbound pass right now. Jalen Williams to inbound the basketball right now. It was touched by McDaniels. There's the inbound pass, and now it's in the hands of SGA. SGA with the ball. He's at the straightaway. SGA running out of time inside to Holmgren. Holmgren shoots. He scores and one. And that's a good opportunity here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That takes us to the free throw line, and Chet Holmgren going to shoot the and one opportunity. Let's bring this over to the right-hand side, guys. In case you guys missed what we normally talk about during halftime. We talk about more than just that. We also like to bring out the additional stats over here. Well, we'll bring that up in just a moment, but we'll turn this off for now. I hope you guys were able to get a mental snapshot. That free throw does fall right there for Chet Holmgren, guys. Holmgren does get the free throw to fall. Let's turn off the stats. Basketball in the front court now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves with it. Anthony Edwards backing down. Actually, Randall backing down. Kicks it out to McDaniels. McDaniels now in the post. Shot clock down to 7. Baseline J off the back iron. It's no good. Rebounded by Jalen Williams. It's a 5-on-4 break. They can take advantage of this. A pass to the three-point line. He lets it fly. Lou Dort buries the three-point shot. And just like that, guys, the score is 52-74. Let's stop the clock. Someone math me up right now. What is that, 22 points? It's a 22-point lead. All right, guys, a 22-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've lost 10 points of their 32-point lead already. By the way, did anybody count that three-point shot right there? So that's 10 push-ups, right? That's the only three-point shot that's fallen so far. That means we owe 10. Just make sure, check the play-by-play here, just to make sure that's right. Full breakdown of the second half. SGA knocked one down. Lou Dort knocked one down. All right, guys, there's no lying on this channel. We owe 20 push-ups. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 10 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter knocked down a shot, and then we had another three-point shot here with 9 minutes and 17 seconds left to go from Luguentz Dort, who knocked that one down. So, you know what that means. We owe 20 push-ups. Shout out to you guys out there. Are you guys going to stick around with me? Are you guys ready to get stronger? Let's do it. Pump cam in full effect, baby. Let's do it, guys. Hey, it's Saturday night. You're wasting time watching this with me. Let's get strong together. It's the least we can do. If you don't want to do push-ups, you can do squats. You can do sit-ups. You can take 20 sips of beer. You can take 20 shots of tequila. You can do 20 bong rips. Whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you. We are going to get down on our faces and do 20 push-ups right now during this commercial break. Let's knock this out, guys. I want to get called honey bun, says Gino and Joseph. I don't think so, buddy. Here we go. 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're paid up. Okay. What up to you guys in the comments? Oh, I see. Pause, says Gino and Joseph. Not you, bro. Chill. Okay. That's what I get for reading comments out of context. We're paid up, guys. We're paid up. We're good. Okay. We're good. We're paid up. I did 150 bench press and 150 bench press. Let's go, Robert. Thanks, Val. Listen to what Val said. Whatever Val said, do that. Val's out there helping us out. All right, guys. We'll turn off the pump cam. By the way, yeah, in case you're wondering what this is, it's just a green screen. That's literally just me in my little messy office. We'll clean it up. We are in the middle of a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. 20 more curls, says Country. Let's bring this up. Let's ask you guys a quick question. Okay. All right, we're in the middle of a commercial break. What up, Achilles? I did 20 reps thinking about drinking water. Let's drink some water. Guys, at the start of this stream, I said I was going to bring this up. El Chingon IPA. After doing the first 40 push-ups today, I don't even want to drink that anymore. It's like your mind changes, and you think to yourself, Why am I going to put my body through all of this pain and doing all these push-ups if I'm just going to ruin it by drinking? Basketball now in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves, excuse me. I'm out of breath and my brain can't catch up. Three-point shot will fly, and it looks like we already owe 10 immediately after the commercial break. Oh, Shalesh. Why, Shalesh? Why did you come up with this? There's a two-point shot going the other way here for OKC. It is no good. It goes out of bounds, and it's last touched by OKC. Minnesota has the basketball now. We are going to get the inbound pass. We are all paid up. Total so far, we've paid 40. We owe 10. Basketball in the front court right now. Mike Conley passes this to Gobert. Gobert back to Conley. Conley almost losing it. Shot clock down to 8. Someone needs to do something. Everyone is standing so flat-footed right now. There's the screen. Conley drives. Conley will go up and shoot. No whistle right there. Holmgren, the taller defender, gets the win on that one. Jalen Williams passes cross-court to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe doesn't like the look. He passes to Dort. Dort for 3. Dort off the front of the rim. Rebounded this time by Anthony Edwards. Edwards brings the basketball up court. 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It's now in the hands of Julius Randle. Randle going to lose the basketball. He recovers as it approaches the sideline. A pass to Anthony Edwards. Edwards at the straightaway, working against Isaiah Joe. Behind the back, Anthony Edwards will drive. Edwards going to do a little reverse layup right there. There's a good bucket for Anthony Edwards. Edwards having himself one heck of a day. There's the pass to the three-point line. Another shot this time off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Mike Conley. Conley brings the ball up court. Conley in the front court. He feeds to Ant-Man. Ant-Man shoots. Ant-Man not going to get it, but Rudy Gobert will clean it up, and that's 2 more points. Minnesota Timberwolves get 2 more. We're looking at a 29-point lead right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here are the Oklahoma City Thunder running out of time and running out of inspiration. A step back Trey. They're going to blow the whistle for a push-off either way. Stops the clock with 7:12. All right, guys. Well, it's 9 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. It's almost that time. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? You guys can start cooking while listening to this live stream. Don't worry, I got you. You can just leave your headphones on or whatever it is. Pause. OKC, come back. Well, maybe. Here we go, guys. Mike Conley has the basketball. He passes to Edwards. Edwards with the basketball. Back to Conley. Conley almost losing it. Back to Edwards. Edwards at the logo. Edwards will pull up and shoot the tray. Edwards buries this one too. Right in their eye. Oh, my goodness, guys. Cooking shrimp Alfredo. That sounds nice. Here we go. Isaiah Joe pulls up. He's going to lose the basketball. He's in trouble. He is knocked over right now. They're saying out of bounds. Who gets the basketball back? Great hustle right there. Homemade pizza, says Robert. Andras saying air is what I'm eating right now. I guess it's better than biting the dust, right? Leftover jerk chicken. Wow, what a shot right there. Edwards with 2 hands in his face made that three-point shot on the other end of the court. I need to stop the clock here because there are 6:38 left to go. Here's the inbound pass, a pass to looks like Isaiah Joe who lets it fly. Isaiah Joe, no good from three-point land. We get a rebound here, and it looks like with the basketball now working his way in, a little spin move right there off the glass. It's no good. Randle draws the foul, so he goes to the free throw line. By the way, let me just double check these plays here. Anthony Edwards did knock down that three-point shot. So it was what? SGA, Lou Dort, McDaniels, and then Edwards. Yep. McDaniels and then Edwards. So we owe 20 right now, guys. We still owe 20, so I don't know if you're paid up. It's 60 all day. Julius Randle shoots the first free throw. Let's bring up some stats for y'all since I know y'all like the stats. We're going to get some personnel change right now for those of you who need those stats for this channel to be relevant for y'all. Stats above my head. Scoreboard needs to be updated. Julius Randle does knock down both of those free throws, so we'll add 2 more points here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves bring the basketball up court, and now it looks like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will pass this to Isaiah Joe. Back to Alexander to the bottom of the screen. Now Jalen Williams finds a lane. He takes it to the hole. The score is 54-86. It's a 32-point game. I don't know if OKC's coming back from this one, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes left to go. Let's start the clock once again. Basketball in the front court here. There's the feed. And under the rim right now, McDaniel's going to get the basketball poked away. They're going to say it will stay down here, Minnesota basketball, with 5:55 left to go. Read some comments. Even if my Timberwolves win these 2 games at home, then back to OKC. If games go by home wins, then yes, OKC. Good luck to both those, says Chris. What up, Chris? Thanks for checking in. Reg, I'm planning to eat Sunday Vietnamese brunch at 12 p.m. All right, guys, there's the pass to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the basketball. Gobert passes this, an additional pass to Anthony Edwards. Edwards with it. He's inside the three-point line right now. Edwards, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Passes to McDaniels for 3. It's good! Minnesota can't miss. We're up to 30, guys. Boys and girls, we're here to get stronger, ain't we? We sure are with this game. SGA going to drive. SGA steps back. He's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. SGA will go up and shoot, and he is fouled. So we owe 30 push-ups with 5:29 left to go. This is rough. We owe 30 push-ups with 5:29 left to go. You guys still sticking with me? Are you all paid up? Cooked like burnt steak, says Brando. Oh, man. Shout out to those of you who are still with me. Thanks for hanging out through this chat, guys. I know that this game... Who is this we, says Evan. Free throw is good, y'all. Looks like the score is 55-89. For those of you who agreed to do the pump cam, 55% of you out of 177 votes. So that's a lot of push-ups. There's that second free throw. Second free throw is good there too. Hey-o. That's better. All right, guys. 56-89. 56-89. Julius Randle will shoot a 3-shot again, and Julius Randle will knock down the 3. That's 40. Oh, yeah, baby. It's going to get good now. 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. A pump fake at the three-point line. Oh, these push-ups are going to feel so great. These push-ups are going to be awesome. Here we go. In the paint, shoots. He is blocked right there. That's a block for Rudy Gobert. Gobert gets the block. It's in the hands of Anthony Edwards. Edwards brings the basketball up court. Edwards, a little shake and bake right here. Steps back, shoots the 3. Edwards, no good. There is a foul right there. 40 push-ups. We're at 80 all day. That is correct, Santino. We're at 80 all day, my friend. And it looks like a timeout will be called here, guys. Is that correct? Are we at a timeout, or is this just a bunch of commercials or a bunch of highlights right now? We still need 42 more subscribers, guys, to get to our goal, so it wasn't a commercial break. We'll scroll down just a hair. The score is 56-92. Here's a pull-up shot for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He will miss. It's rebounded by Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels brings the basketball up court. He passes to Edwards, over to Randle. Randle at the straightaway. Randle to the elbow. He steps inside the paint from inside the free throw line. He shoots. He scores. Julius Randle will knock that one down. And that will force a timeout right here. And the score is now 94-56. Wow. Are you seeing this right now? This is like almost a 40-point lead. It's about to be a 40-point lead right now. So we owe 40 push-ups. Commercial has been called. OKC is basically cooked right now. I'm shredded thanks to the chat. Well, for those of you who want to do this with us, let's be crazy. Let's have some fun. All right, guys. Time to get on our faces. Hey, we haven't even gotten to 100 yet, so we're nowhere to complain about. The most we've done on this channel is 190. The most we've done on this channel is 190. Right now, we're about to get to 80. We'll do... Let's do what feels right. We're going to start. We owe 40 right now. I may not get paid up by the end of this commercial break. Okay, here we go. 2, 4... 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Ah, that sucked. Okay, we'll catch our breath a little bit right now. BB2 chill, chat. So, 94-56. It's about to be a 40-point lead with another 2 points right now. I have never... seen the Minnesota Timberwolves play like this before. Minnesota, almost 100 points, and we still have 4.5 minutes left to go. My dog is heavy when I do push-ups. My dog, if he was in here, he would be in my face too. I am about to break a sweat in case you're wondering. Yeah. It's cool though. We're good. It's good. We're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're only here to get stronger. We're only here to have fun. Julie says, awesome. I still owe 20. So let me get paid up. Okay, just went and did a whole 40, says Jeremy. All right, Jeremy. Hey, if you can do it, we can too. Let's do it. What's the word, Bird? Hurry up. All right, Jermaine, I got you. Here we go. We're still in the middle of a timeout. We're still in a timeout. 8, 9, 10. We owe 30. Guys, timeout has been called. Clock is not moving. Who predicted this score, says Owl on the Prowl. Timeout has been called. We owe 10 push-ups. This is crazy, says Robert. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. If I wasn't busy cooking, I'd do push-ups. No worries, man. Please, Wolves, don't make it a 50-point lead, says Nard. Minnesota bringing the chili to the series. They sure are. 2 more rebounds for Gobert and 10 points for Edwards. And it's on, says Palm Beach Trader. Let's go. Damn, OKC did my parlay wrong, says Night Arena. Okay, I owe 10 more. Let's get paid up. Commercial break almost over. I owe 10. Let's just crank these out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I felt really heavy at those last 10 push-ups. Make sure everything is plugged in right now. Don't need a power outage. Okay, we're paid up. Pump cam is off. Commercial break is over. Let's get back to it. All right, guys, basketball in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lou Dort has the ball in the front court right now. 4 minutes left to go here in the third. Let's start the clock once again. Basketball goes out of bounds right now. OKC still has it. I'm going to put my butt in the chair right now. Thank you, Peter Hahn. Thank you, Peter Hahn. There's something there's a nuance to that, though, Peter, and I want you to be aware of it as well. Here's the move. There's the shot. That shot is off the rim. It is rebounded by Lou Dort, and it looks like Alexander Walker. I don't know why I said it like that. Alexander Walker brings the basketball up court. Alexander Walker with it. Walker steps back. Walker passes to the bottom of the screen. Here's the move. Here's the pass back to the three-point line. And a shot for Walker. It's good! 3-point shot for Alexander Walker. Oh, my goodness. It just will not end. We owe 10 more. That's 90 all day. Here we go. On the court right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder is a pull-up shot. That shot will not fall right there. I don't know what they're trying all right now for OKC. OKC might be out of this already. And a shot no good for McDaniels. It's a 41-point lead right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What on earth is happening? Here is Wiggins. Wiggins using the screen. Wiggins a Euro step, kicks to the three-point line, and Lou Dort will bury the three-point shot again. That's 20. We're up to a hundo, guys. We're up to a hundo now. Anthony Edwards passes over to Gobert, back to Edwards. Edwards from the target center logo. He shoots, he scores! Oh my goodness, 100-59. That's 30 more. That's great. Oh man, that was like my nervous this is going to suck laugh. Here's the pass to the three-point line. Here's the drive, a kick back to Hardenstein. Hardenstein shoots, he misses. Another rebound for Gobert. Check that out. We hit a lot of three-pointers, says Trey. Sure do. Here's Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker passes to Naz Reid. He shoots the three. Naz Reid! No good. Woo, we can wipe the sweat off your brow. Here we go, guys. We owe 30 right now. Here's the move. There's going to be a foul right there. It looks like Cason Wallace will be fouled. We've got starters on the bench for OKC. No Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No Jalen Williams. They have been shown up big time right now. Please call a timeout, says Father Time. Well, let me stop the clock because the clock has stopped right now. Edwards and Dort getting into it right here. It's getting chippy. All right, guys. So we're actually at the free throw line right here. If you want to pay up now, you can pay up now. We still owe 30 on this channel. Get used to it, says Joshua. The Wolves are here. What up, Mr. Bowens? Welcome home, Minneapolis. 100-59. Only the third quarter. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Looks like Reed and McDaniels are checking out right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by 40. OKC knocked one down. OKC knocks them both down. The score is 100-61. There is the inbound pass right now, guys, and bringing the basketball up court. Anthony Edwards with it. Edwards feeds this one to Gobert. Gobert back to Edwards. Edwards will pull up and shoot the three. Edwards off the back of the rim. An offensive rebound. A pass to DiVincenzo. Uh-oh. DiVincenzo buries it. 103-61. Oh, Shalesh. We love you and we hate you, bro. Here's the spin move right here. That is off the glass right there. Looks like a bucket for Wiggins goes down. And so the score is now 63-103. Dante DiVincenzo brings the basketball up court. DiVincenzo to the top of the screen, to the hash mark. He passes this over to Anthony Edwards. Edwards at the straightaway. He will step inside. He will shoot the two-point shot. That shot doesn't worry me at all. He does knock it down. It is 105-63 with 1:21 left to go. And it looks like a timeout will be called. So Oklahoma City about to run out of timeouts right now. I believe they have just one remaining, but that does mean that we owe 40 push-ups. Trey saying snooze fest. Well, let's wake up. Let's wake up, bro. It's time to get up on our feet. Butter, sugar, cocoa powder, large egg, vanilla teaspoon, what, baked? Is that your recipe for getting baked, Mike? The stadium is still here, says Jermaine. All right, guys. Timeout has been called. We owe 40 push-ups. If you committed to this, let's do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm on camera doing it. I'm just taking your word for it that you're actually doing it. Maybe I'm the only sucker here, but hey, at least we're going to fill out these sleeves, bro. Look, dude, it's already coming in, dude. See that, bro? Whatever. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Just let's do this, all right? Okay. All right, cool. Tight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's 20. So we still owe 20. Oh, this sucks, man. Michael Jordan is in Minnesota, says Miguel. Whew. Okay. I think that timeout was actually not a full timeout. It was just a 60-second timeout. So we're back to it. Okay, I still owe 20. I still owe 20. Three-point shot here. Goes down. I still owe 30. Damn it. All right, guys. The three-point bucket is there. We do have bench players out already here. It's going to be a mess. We owe 30. Dante DiVincenzo goes up. Dante DiVincenzo puts that there for Rudy Gobert. The alley-oop is good. Jeremy, you might be onto something here. All right, guys, the score is 107-66. A steal for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it's stolen back by OKC. Here's the pass to Wiggins. Wiggins upstairs here. There's the layup, and it's good. The score is 68-107. 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's stolen. 20 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. It's a layup off the glass right there. 19 seconds left to go. Layup off the glass for OKC. The players on the court, you can see them right there. Wiggins, Williams, Jones, Williams, and Mitchell. 70-107. Shot clock is off. Game clock winding down right here. A three-point shot again. It's airballed. Goes out of bounds with 1.6 left to go. I was hoping to get paid up right now. We still owe 30. Why the smaller version of the chat above the score? Asked Val. Well, I thought it would be fun for some people who This is actually my way to encourage you guys to leave more comments because I love seeing the chat come in. I love seeing the chat come in, but this way, you know, if you leave your comment out there, at least it shows up. And if I ever watch back this playlist, I can see whatever you guys said to me. I can't see the whole thing right here, but anyways, okay. All right. So, 70-107, that's the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter about to get started here, guys. Reset this one. We owe 30. We made the mistake. Put Joe Ingles in. Reg, what up? 130-89. Points final, says Natalie. Liked and subbed, says Owl on the prowl. Let's go, Owl. All right, 30 more, right, says Jeremy. That's right, Jeremy. We owe 30. Isn't that pretty cool, though, man? The subscriber count is growing. The arms are growing. I don't want to flex right now, but I can't help it, man. The gun show. You know what I mean? I can't help it, dude. The gun show. Okay, at the risk of sounding like a total and complete douchebag, my bad. Thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's do this. We owe 30. Jeremy keeping me honest. Thanks, Jeremy. Let's do this, bro. If you're doing it with me, let's get this done. 1. That's 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That sucked. Okay, another commercial break right now, guys. We cranked out 20 more. I owe 10. Ow, it's starting to hurt. It is definitely starting to hurt. Stop it, Mario, or I'll get Luigi. Father time. Did your dog jump on your back for those? Guys, if you're wondering what the deal is with the push-ups, when we have blowout games like this, out of breath, says Evan. Yeah, bro, me too. Me too, dude, but don't worry. As long as I've got my coffee and my soda water, we're okay. Palm Beach did predict that. We still owe 10, guys. I owe 10. Dude, a Great Pyrenees on your back, Father Time? Is it a puppy? Let's go, says Jermaine. NBA won today equals more revenue across all boards. Okay, so we're not back yet. It looked like we were back. We're still in this full timeout. That means I can get paid up. I owe 10. You know we can't start doing push-ups until you start, says Jermaine. Coffee soda is delicious, actually. Never heard of it. Okay, I owe 10 now. 10. You gonna count them out with me? Let's do it. You ready? You ready? Let's do this. Okay. That is a thing. All right, 10 more. Let's do it before we get back from this commercial break. Santino, are you doing these with us, big dog? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Oh, I'm out of gas. That's 9. That's 10. How many is that all day? Holy smokes. All right, we're back to the action. Back to the action. Basketball on the front court. With the basketball now, the Minnesota Timberwolves moving it around. Bunch of bench players. It's actually Oklahoma City Thunder. Basketball goes out through the baseline. This is to start the fourth quarter. Basketball out of bounds. Minnesota ball. Okay, with all these bench players, I think 120 says Father Time. Did Shai get hurt? No, Gouda. OKC just fell short. Alexander Walker passes over to the bottom of the screen. And there's a foul right here on the court. Let's bring up the stats once again, guys. These are your players on the court for both teams. Terrence Shannon just drew the foul right there. There's the inbound pass. Let's turn off the stats. 11:20 left to go. Basketball is in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Naz Reid goes up. Naz Reid will be responsible for losing the basketball. So the basketball goes out through the baseline. Minnesota Timberwolves, man, I am sweating friggin' bullets, bro. I'm straight up sweating right now. Here we go. Basketball in the hands of OKC. Here's the drive. He goes up, kicks it out to the three-point line. Additional pass. Jalen Williams for three. No good. And if I'm going to be there, I gotta do this. If I'm not going to move the basketball around while I catch my breath. Let's go Thunder, says Diane Thornton. What up, Diane? One more jealous, says Richard Carr. All right, guys, here is Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker to Julius Randle. Randle goes around the horn right there, kicks it to the three-point line. DiVincenzo back to Randle. Randle's at the three-point line. He steps in. He pulls up and shoots from the free throw line. He banks it in off the glass. It's 109-70. 109-70 after the two-point shot there for Julius Randle. Coming back with it now. Looks like a pass to Williams. Excuse me, that's Wiggins. Wiggins shoots. Wiggins is off the mark there. Wiggins no good. Rebounded and passed forward to Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo passes to Julius Randle, who drops the bomb. Julius Randle buries it. Okay, that's 10 more, guys. We owe 10. A pass behind the back. There's the shot. That shot is good. Two-point shot right there. The score is 112-72. 112-72. Dante DiVincenzo has the basketball to Naz Reid to Julius Randle. Randle starting to heat up right now. He's been on fire. He's got 24 points. And I said he needed to get 26 to get the win. I guess they didn't really need that when the rest of your team is playing so well. There's Julius Randle, who shoots from the three-point line. And this time he falls. The shot is off the mark. Julius Randle slow to get back on defense. That leaves Williams open. There's the additional pass. The three-point shot is good. Right there. That's a good bucket there. Looks like that one was Mitchell who knocked it down. So Mitchell knocks down the three. We're up to 20 push-ups after this. Here is Naz Reid at the three-point line. Naz Reid passes this one out. A three-point shot there is buried again. That's 30 that we owe. Oh, my goodness. The score is 75-115 now with 9:02 left to go. Man, it's just endless. You would think that these bench players would struggle to shoot right here. Julius Randle, he rolled his ankle on one of those shots, and Julius Randle now goes to the tunnel. So Julius Randle now going to the tunnel right now. Shalesh saying, go Wolfies. Here we go, guys. The pass inside from Mitchell. Mitchell passes this to Jalen Williams. Williams in the post right now. Gets the pass to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe for three. No good. Rebounded this time by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Naz Reid with it. Naz Reid to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker brings the basketball up court. On the court right now, you've got Alexander Walker, Shannon, Reid, DiVincenzo, and Clark. Here is Reid with the ball. Reid feeds inside to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker shoots. He will score off of the own rebound. He missed the first shot. Got the rebound. Put down the second. Wolves in 7, says Trey Lamar. Here we go, guys. Mitchell, a little spin move. Mitchell goes up. He shoots. He draws the foul and gets the shot to fall. So, and one opportunity. It's still a 40-point game, 117-77. We still owe 30 push-ups now. This is what it takes to win. You play as a team. They hunt as a wolf pack. That's what it takes right there to hunt as the wolf pack. Okay. That and one opportunity does fall there for OKC. The score is 78-117. Alexander Walker brings the basketball up to the front court. Alexander Walker will drive, kicks to the three-point line. Here's another three-point shot. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe brings the basketball up court. Joe with it, kicks to the three-point line, a pump fake. Here's the drive. Here's the shot. It's blocked by Naz Reid. Naz Reid to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker will dribble. He will pass. And this time, a lot of contact. The bucket and the foul stops the clock with 7:50. Stops the clock with 7:50, guys. The bucket and the foul for Minnesota. It's 119-78. We are the Packs. Woof, woof, says Natalie. This channel's getting bigger and bigger, says Peter Hahn. Every day, sir. Every day I'm shuffling. All right, guys, I know that I cannot control how good this game was. All I can control is my level of enthusiasm. If you guys enjoyed this stream today and you're enjoying my efforts that I'm putting in, help a brother out, hit that like button. We're still under 250 likes. I think we can get to 300, especially if you've been with us for 15, 20 minutes, or even since the whole game and we haven't hit that thumbs up button yet. It would help a ton for the channel. 750, there's a three-point shot and an air ball right there for OKC. That was just another desperation throw. Let's go ahead and just start the clock once again. Appreciate you guys smashing that like button. And a timeout has been called right now, guys. Let's stop the clock. You know what this means. Back to our push-up party. Are you still with us? We owe 30 now. My goodness, I think I'm all caught up, says Country. Well, does that include the last 30 that we just had? Because we got 30 more. Boys and girls, if y'all are out there and you are on the prowl and you are looking to go, I guess, do your thing tonight. It's Saturday night. If you're going to go to the bar after this, if you're going to go hang out with some friends, it's always good to get your pump in. We're about to get our flex in right now. We owe 30 push-ups from the last three-point shots since the last commercial break. Let's go ahead and knock these out, guys. The game actually sucked. Now we're watching you, Football Nation. Thanks, Peter Hahn. Fist bumps to you, sir. All right, guys, if you committed to this, 50% of you guys committed to this. We had 243 votes committed to the pump cam. That means 100 people doing 10 push-ups. That's 1,000 push-ups right now. Actually, it would be 3,000 push-ups because we owe 30. So let's do this. All right, guys, let's do this for the better of humanity. For the betterment of humanity, 3,000 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That sucked. We still owe 10. Okay. Here we go. 263. I see y'all with the like buttons out there. Trying to stay good. We're trying to stay good. Trying to stay focused. Done, says Owl. Do a one-arm push-up. How's that? With a Great Pyrenees on my back. Let's go. All right, guys. Here we are. The disc golf, when you do those push-ups, make it easier on yourself. Take off the headset. Yeah, it does heat up my ears. And I still owe 10 more, so let's do it. All right, 10 push-ups. Let's do it. I would be so happy. What is that now? What's the count, Father Time? We're up to 150 now, bro. 150. Do a backflip, says Tutran. No. I'm going to sweat through my white shirt, dude. I don't have my undershirt on. Guys, I'm old. I feel it. I'm not in my 20s anymore, man. And the things that we do just to keep people motivated out there. Are you motivated? Are you having a good day? What about this one, guys? Let's end this. Let's find out. Start a Q&A. Start a poll. Okay. All right, guys. Are you going out tonight? Yes, no, or maybe? Are you going out tonight? Yes, no, or maybe? All right, guys. Let's get back to it. Here we go with the basketball in hand right here. Moving the ball around, we've got all bench players out here right now. Here's a shot from three-point land. That three-point shot is off the mark. Isaiah Joe gets the board. We're going to need to pull something else up here. Isaiah Joe with it. He goes up. He gets the basketball stolen. 7:15 left to go in this basketball game. It was a one-sided blowout for sure. There is a foul before the shot. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Inbounding the basketball now. It looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves have the ball in hand right here. Here's a feed and moving the basketball around. Terrence Shannon with the basketball. He's working against his assignment right here. Terrence Shannon backing up, kicks this one out to the three-point line. Looks like Josh Minott going to go ahead and put that up. Did I say that right? Is it Minott or Minot, or how does that work? Either way, it is out of bounds. Last touched by Jalen Williams. It will be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball. El Diablo, Manny, dice fishing up a storm. Anda el Diablo. Car payments in, says Richard Carr. I drink from home if I ever feel like going out. 30 dirty, says Joshua. Most of you guys staying home tonight. Those of you guys who are still planning on going out, make sure you get your flex on. Here we go, guys. Minott with it. Minott pulls up. He feeds inside. That basketball was intended to go into the hands of Miller. It's stolen the other way. That layup is going to be off the mark. 6:30 left to go. Let's just go ahead and start this right now. The score is 120-78. Here's a three-point shot. That three-point shot off the back of the rim. No good. A three-point shot the other way. Rattles the rim. No good. 1 second, guys. I'm pulling up something here. All right, Shaw, there is the layup, and it looks like that layup by Miller will land. Leonard Miller gets the bucket. Basketball in the hands at the top of the screen right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's a pass to the baseline. Kenrich Williams passes this one over again to Dieng. That shot going to miss right here. Man, there. Oh, it actually does drop. So the score is 80-122. Man, this game is just really, really bad. This game is just really, really bad. I don't even know how to fix this. It is 124-80. Let me fix my clock right now. I'm getting distracted. 124-80 right here. There's a shot. That two-point shot is good for OKC. OKC gonna knock that one down. 82-124. Basketball now in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves with it. Looks like Dillingham passes this one over to... Gosh, is that Clark? Dillingham to Clark? Look at these names out here. Who is Dillingham? Like, no one ever sees Dillingham, and someone called a timeout right now. Why? What do you have? How are you going to lose this game? Who's calling a timeout and why? Just let the game be over. 5:06 left to go in this basketball game. Either way, I'm glad that you guys are still sticking with me. We've got 500 people still in here right now. Thank you guys for helping this channel out. In case you guys are curious, we are averaging about 4 minutes and 48 seconds of view time on this particular live stream. If we can get that over 5 minutes, that'd be great. So if you guys are still with me, you want to tough it out and help this channel grow, you can even mute your phones, guys, or just put me off on like the back end out there, man. If you guys want to help support the channel, just give me some of your time. I'd appreciate that. Big time. Would really appreciate it. Let's read some comments out in the chat area, man. We've been doing so many push-ups out here. Are we paid up? I feel like we're paid up. Are we paid up? Where's the court graphics, said Mad Steve. I was catching my breath. The other thing is it's really hard to... Full transparency, Mad Steve, I was not expecting this giant blowout, so I'm still not used to calling out names like Minott, Dillingham, Clark, and Miller. So I'm still getting used to those jersey numbers, and if I'm fumbling back and forth and reading my cheat sheet with all the player jersey numbers, it's going to be impossible for me to move the basketball around the court, read this, and update the scoreboard at the same time, and not commit any mistakes. So that's why I left it. In case you guys are wondering, I literally use multiple tools right now, using a ton of tools to get things going. I've got... but it is good to know, Matt Steve, that you do like the basketball court logo. I feel like this is a big separation between me and some of the other channels that are out there. I definitely agree. Put in Jackie Moon. Let's go Thunder. I'm tired, says Jeremy Hottenstein. Richard saying hit them free subs. Ahoy, ahoy. What up, MDK? It's Miller time, says Boris Bloom. Oh, Boris. Oh, Boris. All right, guys. I think we're all paid up. I think I might be right on that since the start of the fourth quarter. I think we maybe had 10 that we had to do, but I feel like we're paid up. You should hire an assistant, says Duff. We don't really make enough we don't really make enough money on this channel to do that just yet, Duff. This right now, and by the way, Santino, who helps me, I do pay Santino a modest retainer amount. Santino helps me with all of the trivia quizzes and helps put the head-to-heads together and all of the pregame stuff. And right now I'm paying him an extra, just like an extra $100 a week or something like that to help me out. But what we're making on YouTube right now, it's not enough to really support a second person right now. Hopefully during the football season, that is the plan. The plan is to make enough during the football season because we are a football channel to actually get there. Jeremy's saying he deserves it. I know, Jeremy. I've been telling him this all the time. But he told me, he's like, dude, you did this for 2 years without making a single dollar while you built your brand. I don't want to just come in and, take it from you. So Santino has been best assistant ever, man. Best assistant ever. My wife has been a really big help as well. Of course, we now have a son, so she's also got other things that she's taking care of. She can't be downstairs making dinner for us. Get an AI assistant, says Evan Evans. Have you ever used AI, dude? AI is garbage for most use cases. Anybody who uses an AI assistant, is either a robot themselves or I don't know. I like AI, but I don't love AI. All right, guys, here's a three-point shot there. That three-point shot is no good for Williams. Looks like Jalen Williams will miss that one. It will be rebounded by Jalen Clark. Jalen Clark with the basketball. Because Mad Steve asked, I'm going to try to do it this way. Let's see if I can't get myself the disc golf. Anytime, man. Keep it. It's yours. It's actually on one of my shirts. If you want to buy one of the shirts for Football Nation, you can check out the website, footballnationusa.com. Here's a three-point shot. It's way off the mark this time. Way off the mark. And that time it's going to be out of bounds. A shot by Dillingham. No good. Bringing back the basketball right now. It looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves on defense. OKC with it, moving it around. Here's the shot inside the paint right here. And I believe that is Ajay Mitchell who gets that one to fall. Back in transition, here's the shot. That shot from Dillingham is no good. He will be fouled. He will go to the free throw line. I don't even know if that's actually at Dillingham. 4:18 left to go. Let's subtract a minute off the clock. That's cheating, says Duff. Oh, bro, that's called hiring, quote, an intern. No, I asked him that too. He was like, no, I'm not an intern. He's not an intern, but he is learning what we're doing on YouTube right now. It's a complicated relationship. I will say this though, man. Santino literally saved my life when I moved back from Argentina. Here we go, guys, at the three-point line. Here's the drive, a kick out, and a shot. The shot is good for Minnesota. The bucket's there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here come the Oklahoma City Thunder up court with it. OKC at the logo. OKC with it. Here's a pass over to, looks like Ajay Mitchell. Mitchell at the free throw line. He pulls up and shoots. Ajay Mitchell will score 86-129. And here is Minnesota. Minnesota with the basketball. Dillingham has the basketball in hand. Dillingham goes to the right. He will drive. He will pull up and pass to the three-point line. A pump fake, a drive, and it looks like they're going to call a travel here. It'll be a turnover. About 3 minutes left to go. Aiden, she checks in. She says, I've done some professional football broadcasts if you need some help. Help in which sense, Aiden? Here we go. We're dribbling the basketball. We got a little spin move right here. Goes up and shoots. This time the bucket will be there. Let's add 2 points on the board right now. You're saying for Aiden is saying, you're saying like if I need some help with some of the stuff on the back end right here. Honestly, most of what we do is pretty simple to do. Louis saying I'm in, brother. Most of what we do is pretty simple to do. It's honestly a lot of this stuff here, guys. Let's just turn this on. It's a lot of these slides. All these slides, these head-to-heads, all of our pre-games, three-point shot goes down, guys. That's 10 push-ups there. Looks like a bucket will fall right now. And, yeah, that is going to be a bucket here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's heyo. Look, I'm all confused now. I got all messed up right now. All right, guys, Minnesota Timberwolves up 132-90. I got to fix my scoreboard right now. Basketball back in the hands of OKC. 132-90. Here's the drive. Kicks out to the three-point line. That three-point shot will also fall right there. So 93, we owe 20, 132. This is awful. This is awful. We'll do these 20 at the end of this game. 2 minutes left to go in this basketball game. You've got to be kidding me. That is just insult to injury. 3 more three-pointers. Another three-point shot there. 135-93 with less than 2 minutes left to go right now. Here's the move. A pass to the three-point line, and we get a three-point shootout now. Here's another three-point shot. It's not going to go in, but number 3 rebounds and puts that one in off the glass. Okay, guys, 156 left to go. I'm going to get rid of this board right now because what's the point? All right, guys, there's another layup on the other end. 149. We're just kind of scoring back and forth. 149 left to go. 137-95. It was a 42-point lead right there. Here we go, guys. The move, the kick to the three-point line. We owe 30 push-ups at this point. Kicks to the three-point line. This will make it 40. That is no good. It will be rebounded by Minnesota. Minnesota in transition. That will go all the way to the rack, but he will miss the layup, and it will be a rebound and a shot. The bucket is there for Minnesota, and it looks like even the Minnesota Timberwolves are starting to clear out at this point. Interns can do the push-ups for you, says Higa Monster. Tomorrow's game will be interesting. Indiana at home up 2-0. Here's a three-point shot. Buries that one. Oh, I hate your face. That's 40 push-ups that we owe. 108 left to go. That is just insulting. 139-98. 139-98. With the basketball here, a little spin move and a shoot. The shot will fall. Looks like the two-point shot for Clark will go down. Excuse me, I think that was Garza, so Garza scored. 141-98. There's a three-point shot. Oh, my gosh, I hate your face. That's 50. Here we go, guys. We're going to owe 50 after this. Here's the move. There's the shot off the glass. It's good. 143-101. 143-101. 32 seconds left to go. Slowly bringing the basketball up court. Here we go with the basketball under the rim. Hit them free subs, says Richard. Three-point shot is going to bounce off the rim. No good. And that'll be your final score, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. That's all she wrote. Let's just go ahead and make it the final. It's official. Final score, 143-101. Talk about a one-sided blowout, dude. Where was this in the first 2 games for Minnesota? Minnesota just absolutely whooped up on them. Good night, guys. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the live. Thank y'all so very much. Look, we had a goal for today. The goal was to get to 31.4. We fell short for the goal, guys. It's not surprising. That's okay. It was a very bad game right now. Owl on the prowl saying it was just a nail biter. Peter Hahn, I will let you know a little trick on that, Peter. I'm going to type it in, actually. This is for you, Peter, so. All right, Peter, I just typed that in for you. That's something that I found out with my research. I want to be careful with what I actually say out loud. But if you sit there and actually do that, you'll notice that it happens more and more and more frequently. It's not necessarily because, like, it's shown at a different rate to every person out there. And it's based off of your tolerance and your acceptance for those. So just something to note. Anyways, awful game, says Evan. Next year, next time, same channel. I'm okay with it. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate that, sir. All right, guys. I owe 50, and I really want to bail. Country, I'm done. says not JT. I really want to bail on them, but we made a promise, and the only person I'm cheating is myself. All right, let's do it. Okay, see you tomorrow, Tutran. We have 50 left to go. We're going to take our time with these because the night is over. The game is over. Ain't no rush, guys. But it's 10 o'clock, so if you guys have plans and you want to go do your thing, go do your thing. If you ever do soccer like Champions League or leagues, I can help you there with that sport. I used to love soccer, man. I was a FIFA kid growing up. Loved FIFA. But anyway, Santino saying, bruh, I did them. You can't bail. You did the last 50? Terrence Smith saying, can you explain the push-ups? Yes, Terrence, I can. So, all right, bro, just so you know. When we have blowout games, i.e., 80 to 132, we lose viewership. And then people feel like they're sitting around wasting time watching the live stream when they could be out doing something else instead of watching a terrible game. So I try to encourage the audience to jump in and try to get some productivity in. Try to squeeze in a little bit of productivity so you're not wasting your time watching the channel, or I guess you're not wasting it, you're spending your time watching it with me. But there's always something else we could do to improve our lives, improve our state of mind, improve our physical, improve the spirit, improve all that. This channel is, I know, a sports channel, and most of us would rather, drink beer and eat hot wings, which, don't get me wrong, I'm probably going to go do that as soon as I get off camera right now. But I'm going to do these push-ups first because I earned them. Anyways, the point is that when we have a 30-point lead or more, we will do 10 push-ups for every 3-point shot that is made until the team that is losing by 30 or more gets the lead to within 10. If they get the lead to within 10, there's too much for us to talk about, and so we won't cover or we won't do those push-ups because it's bad for the channel. But if we have a giant blowout lead, then we'll get down on our faces and do those push-ups. Enjoy the Indy 500, says the disc golf. All right, guys, I owe 50 push-ups, so let's crank these out. All right, here we go. 1, 2. That was 20, so I still owe 30. Holy smokes, that sucked. My arms are ruined, says Santino. 1, 2. I have drawn out right here. 4, 8, 15. That's like 190, bro. My little parlay hit. Thank you, Archiver. Thank you, sir. Tipping the dealer. We still owe 30. I still owe 30. Thank you, Archiver. We got to finish this up. Big flex, though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, mean Jelly Bean? Jelly Bean is what I'm trying not to be. Trying not to be a Jelly Bean by doing these push-ups. I'm just stalling so you guys can get a chance to breathe. I did 2 hundo, says Santino. There's one time when Santino and I were roommates, and we did a push-up party, and our arms wouldn't work for like 2 days. You remember that, bro? Anyways, take your time. Or mine, says Father Time. All right, bro. Okay. Good night, guys. Let's do it, says Archiver. All right, let's do it. That's 15. I owe 15 more. I stopped halfway. I stopped 3/4 of the way. I owe 15 more. I can do this. We got this. Sorry, Father Time. You don't have to stick around. I'm just doing this for the record. I think that's exactly what we did, Santino. We did 500 an hour. By the end of it, obviously, they were modified, but could barely move. All right, guys. I'm trying not to be a tamale, says Archiver. Let's do it, Archiver. 15 more. Do you have 15 in you, Mario? I think I do. Oh, shit. Sorry. I dropped something. And my wife is directly downstairs. That probably woke her up. All right, we got 10 more to do. 15 more. 15 more. I got this. Okay. Son of a... 5 more. Please stop, says Robert. Mario is the best, gang. Robert, we owe 5 more. Let's just finish it up. 5 more and we're done. Okay. 5 more. Let's finish it. Hijo de la gran puta. Dale, coño. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Dale. Mira. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. Y ya acabamos. Woo! Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was awful. But that made us stronger. We feel better. That means tomorrow on camera, we'll look better, we'll feel better, we'll breathe better, we'll talk better, we'll eat better, we'll sleep better. Thanks, disc golf. One of these days, man. One of these days. All right, guys, that's it. That's all the energy I have. And that's definitely all the time that I have. So, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Football Nation, and my name is Mario Manuel. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys, and let's effing go. Take care.